Oh, yeah. Back with another one, man. Oh, my God. Or as I should say, oh, my goodness, right? Robbery or a good fight? Do I got to put a case on it? Did Jamaine Ortiz do enough to get the nod? I'm sorry, did Lopez do enough to get the nod? Because he definitely got the nod. And still, wow. We're gonna talk about it on this episode. Let me blast the link out, let everybody know we live, man. I ain't did one of these in a minute. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a good reaction to step 2. Let's talk about it.
This is my passion. This is what I love to do. But some days, sometimes, I'm just like you, man. I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job. From a good dream I wake, sun rays on my face, planning out my day, hoping this ain't the one that I catch a case. I feel so good, I feel so straight. My manager keep calling me saying, hurry up, you late. Hurry up, you lay off. Y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Been trying to play it cool, but it's hard to play it off. I've been hanging on to this bullshit, cause my car still ain't paid off. I know I'm on my way up. My boy just got laid off, so y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. These hooks here so ratchet. These hooks here so sneaky. Y'all don't even really pay enough for y'all to only pay bi-weekly. I'm trying to double up my cash. Take this job, shove it up your ass. Yo, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. We're the reason why your stockholders always stay afloat. Yet I'm asking, are they hiring? Like everywhere I go, schedule will say 9, but I think it's fine if I clock in at 9:04. I work 40 hours a week plus overtime just to be bro. So y'all, man, I hate this job. Hate that I applied. So much has transpired since the day that I was high. Told me I could advance, but you were telling me lies. Gotta give your notice before I quit, but you don't say shit right before I'm fired. Damn, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. You and your procedures, you and your protocol, you and your policies, none of that shit don't apply to me. You and your quotas, you and your standards, you and your 2 sick days a year. Y'all niggas bananas. Wonder why the postman's posted with hammers, going postal with Popo on camera. His wage got him enraged, stressed out, it's hard to maintain. He flips the middle, grabs his. He said, if you don't get the picture, I quit, you ain't shit, mother. Man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Look, man, I hate this job. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. I'm out here trying to take care of my family. Damn, I hate this job. It's not always glamorous, for real, but I do what I gotta do for me and mine, you know? Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. just like you, nigga. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and or the hosts. They do not explicitly nor necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by the channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during the program. Basically, if I didn't say it, don't come for me. You come for the person who said it. And please don't sue me for somebody else's words. With that said, let's start the show, motherfucker.
This that squad sound. This that squad sound.
Hello. Yeah. What up, though? What's popping? What's happening? What's going on? You're back in the lab with your favorite neighbor, your man Mark Nash. He is I am motherfucking he, nigga. Feel good to be home, man. Feel good to be home. It's been a long time, man. I shouldn't have left you without a good show to step to. Pardon my vernacular. Just to let y'all know, full disclosure. If you're new to the show, full disclosure. It's gonna be some cussing going on in here tonight. I'm just letting y'all know it's gonna be some cussing going on here tonight. Hold up, Jared, give me 5 minutes. Jared, give me 5 minutes. Let me do my opening, bro. Give me 5 minutes. I ain't even blessed the show all the way out. Give me 5 minutes. Hold tight. All right, phone lines ringing already. Shout out to the call. Man, it's been a long time, nigga. I'm back, baby. Feel good to be back, man. They was trying to keep a young G down. Let me blast this link out, let everybody know we live. You already know it's a family affair. We always gonna have a good time whenever the family's here. I've been on a sabbatical, man. But it feel good to be back home. I'm blasting the link out, let everybody know we live, and we about to go live on IG as well. What y'all think of the fight, man? Robbery, good fight. Did Ortiz do enough? Did Ortiz leave too much meat on the bone? Pause. Put a case on it. Did Ortiz leave too much meat on the bone, though? Did Teofimo Lopez do enough to retain his title? Robbery or a good fight? Good fight. Shit, or was it not even a good fight? Did that guy you saw tonight, there we go. That guy you saw tonight, can he beat Terrence Bud Crawford? I can't wait. To hear the comments tonight. Let's drop this link out there. Let's open these phone lines up. Let's get this motherfucking show started, man. Let me see. Let me plug the phone up, man. Let me see. All right, Jerry. I'll take a call. I'll go and open the phone lines up already. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. My boy Jerry said Jerry said, fuck the intro. All right, let's take it from the top. Let's give everybody a shout out for being here early and supporting the show in a major way. Let me see who we got in. Let me see who we got up here. Shout out to my guy cooking with Sir Senior.
He's black.
Hold Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm a little rusty. I forgot where all my drops was at. There we go. We back. Shout out to everybody who's here early. Cooking with Sir Senior. What up, though?
What up?
He said, T.O. getting beat down, but the cut saved him from being embarrassed.
What up, gangsta?
He said, he still lost, if we honest, but I think they're going to rob Ortiz. You was right.
What up?
Said, told you.
What up?
He said, you on Bud? Shout out to my brother Shell Moore. Make sure I got the phone line on the screen too. Put that phone number on the screen. Man. Yo, but I gotta go to Twitter, because Bud Crawford is cooking them on Twitter already.
What up?
Yeah, Bud Crawford cooking them on Twitter already. Yeah, I had to put my glasses on, fam. I can't see y'all niggas out there. There we go. I can see y'all now. All right, there we go. Let me see what they talking about. Yeah, I disagree. Yeah, I agree 100%, Shelmore. You better leave that boy from Omaha the hell alone. He don't want no parts of that. And drop the link out there. Open channel, open panel, open dialogue. As long as we keep it somewhat respectful, we can come back and do it again. You get what I'm saying? All right, boom. See my brother Dub right side in the building. Okay, let me go through these comments before we get the panel open. Freedom Kev podcast. He said T.O. didn't win a round. Put a case on it. That's what the judge is saying. Puro said, "Oh, yo, what up? Peace to you, bro." 100. He said, "Fucking disgusting sport. It happens." Dub, hold tight, real quick, Dub. I got you, Dub. Let me know in the private chat if you can hear me. Teach said, "Robberies never cease to amaze me." Mark Nash. Ortiz was moving laterally, throwing and landing shots, yet they robbed that man. I had a 9-0 for Ortiz. Then I stopped counting rounds. Damn. Put a case on it. 100 Atuba said fight wasn't even close. Let's continue. He said T said those judges dug really hard to find rounds for T.O. 100 Atuba also said sad because I had a lot of money on Ortiz and just knew all along he had no chance of not getting robbed. That's why I still put money on the draw. I thought at best they was gonna give him a draw if not rob him. I had a little money on the draw. Not a lot though. Like I know boxing, so and I know Ortiz fight pedigree, no disrespect to him. So I couldn't bet the house on him. You get what I'm saying? Couldn't bet the house on him. I couldn't bet a Metro bill payment on it, nigga. Dub right side, what up?
Salute to you, Bart, man. Shout out to you. As always, you do a hell of a job running your show. It was a clear robbery tonight. A clear robbery. And I'm hurt by it. Because I did put 100 on Ortiz to win the fight. And I thought he did enough tonight to win the fight. I didn't think T.O. was effective in the fight. Like you said, if it was a draw, I wouldn't have had a problem with it. But 117 to 111? Who was judging this? Stevie Wonder could have seen it. My goodness, it was ridiculous.
I'm listening. All right, well, shit, let's go to Pure real quick. Pure, give me real quick your opening assessment, and then we're going to open it up to Unbiased Fan Brim Reaper, and we're going to let everybody get their bars off. Brim, I'm going to mute your mic as I bring you onto the panel. Go ahead, Puro. Give me your first assessment of the fight. What you think, bro?
What up, Mark? What up, Dub? Brim? I hope you guys can hear me.
Yes, so good. Just speak. Just be loud and consistent. Be pointy.
The fight, as my dad would say, what a horrible fight by both competitors. At the end of the day, I mean, I hear a lot of people screaming robbery. I feel like I was robbed. I mean, the fight I mean, yeah, it was a bad fight all around. It really did remind me of Shakur and De Los Santos, to be honest. But yeah, that's my opinion.
All right, shit. Go ahead, Brown. Give me your opening statement. I like that, Puro. Short and to the point. We ain't got to do like 3-minute monologues. Let everybody get their bars off real quick, and then we can go back and forth. Go ahead, Brown.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good evening, brother. Good evening, everybody.
Man, welcome home, man.
You know, it's been a long time since I left you without a dope beat to step 2. Okay, let me stop.
Yeah, without a good show to step to, man.
Yeah,
I know remix content, straight boxing talk, no bullshit.
Shout out to Top Rank for horrible Thursday night fight.
Oh my god!
Shout out to Top Rank for bad Thursday night fight.
Damn.
Tio didn't win this fight. Ortiz gave it away playing cardio for the last 4 rounds. We can say it's a robbery technically because Ortiz won the fight technically, but he didn't win the fight because he gave the fight away. And doggone Tio can't cut off a ring, and he's only good as the counter puncher. He better get a real trainer in there with him because Haney gonna wash him. And don't ever say Bud's name again. Time.
All right, there we go. All right, shit. I think that was everybody opening statement. Let me go to T. White. He said definitely a robbery. 17-111 is wild. Anybody want to speak on that? Because even for those who said Ortiz might have won, when I heard 117, 111, 115, 113, I was like, okay, that's a little wild for Ortiz, but all right. I would have gave T.O. more than 3 rounds, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe 4 or 5, but okay. But when I heard 115, 113, I was like, yeah, unanimous, yo. I was like, let me cash out and bet us right now, nigga. Let me get my.
And they hit you with the.
Bro, didn't they do it to me? Hey, boxing is like that gospel song. Won't they do it? Yeah, boy. Won't they do it, man?
He gave away the fight, though, man.
And that's my take. Even during the fight, if you're not a part of the Patreon, you should have watched it, man. Patreon, we had something special. Nonito Donaire called the fight with us, and he was calling rounds with us all the way through. So that shit was dope. Had him and Rachel up there. Shout out my sister Lisa Bell. She never fails. And man, that was a good Patreon, man. And we watch, and I'm gonna put it up on replay. So if you missed the Patreon, you can see that part. Also, I interviewed him about him being a coach for the first time on a pay-per-view card. So that's pretty dope. Shout out to Nonito, man. He's gonna be Mike Zarafa's coach on against Lara on the PBC card, which is gonna be on Prime. Yeah. And I told him too, I said, man, I was bashing that card. I wasn't gonna support it, but now I gotta support it because my bro involved. He was like, I appreciate you, man. I said, man, fuck you. I told him, I said, man, fuck you, man. Now I gotta support the event because you involved. You know what I'm saying? So all right, it is what it is. So full disclosure, my narrative will change shortly. I will support the event.
Hey, my brother, tonight is gonna be really weird. You know why?
Talk to me.
Everybody's right. It was a robbery, but Ortiz gave the fight away. Everybody's right.
Man, I called that fight. I watched that fight very closely, and ain't no way you can have me believe. In my opinion, I had it 9-3-8-4 for Ortiz, and I mean that was me being generous, giving certain rounds to Tio. In my opinion, I was trying to be generous to give him the rounds that I said he won, but. Man, this man was getting beat from pillow to post. He couldn't cut the ring off. He was getting outlanded. What are the scoring criteria of boxing? Ring generalship, effect. Oh, go ahead, Mark.
I was not Mark.
No, I was just telling Jerry he was unmuted. I just had him muted when he first came on because he had the show playing in the background. But Jerry, I had you unmuted. There you go. Just had a show. You got to keep the show off in the background. But I'll go ahead, Brim, and then we can. I
want to ask Dub a question. He was making Tio miss like crazy, but he didn't make him pay nearly enough. He literally was. He fought like Shakur did. A little bit better Shakur.
I agree with that. The problem is once again, defense is a part of the scoring criteria. If I'm making a
you gotta have
motherfucking
some offense with it, though, bro. I need more offense.
he,
I mean,
he landed more punches. He landed more punches.
Two more total punches, right?
And was better. Hold on. This is the problem. He landed more punches. He was also more defensively responsible, right? And Teo, if you want, he had better ring generalship than Teo. If you want to talk about effective punching and say Teo had a more effective punching, we would even have to question that. What did Teo win in the fight? What did he win in the fight? The man didn't win none of this.
They both lost. They both deserve. They should have made it a draw because they both deserved to lose. Because yes, he was effective defensively, but at the end of the day, he didn't do hardly anything offensively. And the problem, I mean, because I thought if I was a judge in just straight 12 rounds, I'd have it 7-5 Ortiz, but I gave it a draw because you basically spent the last 3 rounds on your bicycle, bro. Taking advantage of him missing shots.
But if I make you miss with wild punches, if I make you miss and you throwing wild punches, do I not get credit for that?
You don't get no credit because the credit is for the punches.
No, that goes into defense. That goes into the defense and the ring generalship.
You don't get a point for somebody missing a punch. You get the points for when you're landing punches, bro. If we both get in the ring and I throw no punches, you throw a bunch of punches and miss them all.
All right. Well, if that's the case, the man. If that's gonna be the case, the man still landed more punches.
You know what that scorecard screams to me?
Oh God.
You know what that scorecard screams? The 117-111 was pitiful, but it screams to me that we're not gonna reward pity pat. They're not gonna reward pity pat boxing.
That ain't true. They just gave a card. They just gave a fight to Shakur for pity patting.
He's the A-side fighter, though. You can't be the B-side fighter and pity pat way to a win.
That contradicts the point you just made, though.
You can't make
he was
this
the
up.
A-side fighter. He's the A-side fighter, bro. If you're the B-side fighter, you're gonna have to obviously take the fight. Because I mean, the last 3 rounds. What did Ortiz do in the last 3 rounds, bro? And I don't want to defend Teo because Teo sucked.
What did Teo do in the first 7 rounds?
Jack shit.
Okay, then what are we talking about?
He was ineffective because he's nothing but a counterpuncher. He cannot be the lead. If he has the lead,
I've been saying this. All I'm saying is when it goes down to how it was scored, the way the fight was scored, if you give me 113, 115, all 3 judges scorecards, all right, cool, whatever. But at the same time, when you give me 117, 111,
that was disrespectful.
What fight are you watching?
Let me jump in real quick. Salute to you, Mark Nash.
Introduce yourself for the people who can't see your name on the screen too, bro.
Salute to you, Mark Nash. This is Jay Nori. Some of y'all might have heard of me. I'm the one that go.
Salute to my brother.
The one going around here starting some bullshit on these panels. You know, I gotta tell the truth though. Hey, Jamaine Ortiz, man, you gave that fight up, dog.
Exactly.
You gave the fight up.
Let him get his shit off. Go ahead, King.
You gave the fight up. No, don't get me wrong. Teo doesn't deserve the win. He lost the fight. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm biased. He lost the fight.
Yeah,
let him get his shit off.
He got outboxed. There's no way you should be an A-side fighter and you can't even cut the ring off. You boxing this bad. I mean, it's not like you're like some Mexican fighter you don't have any athletic ability. Why are you putting your head in front of your knee and lunging into shots as if you're an amateur boxer? Like, you cannot be doing this in title fights. So Teo deserved to lose. He boxed terribly. He did not deserve this win. But at the same time, the reason why you got the fight, Jermaine, was because you fought an exciting fight against Loma. Now, I understand how you want to use the movement to give Teo some problems, but you got to close the show, my brother. I was looking at the rounds. I'm waiting. I'm like, man, if he don't close his show in the next couple of rounds and like really put the stamp on this fight, they're gonna take this fight from you, dog.
Yep.
And that's what it is, man. You gotta close the show. You ain't get this fight doing that shit you tried with Loma. You was throwing them things against Loma. That's why they gave you the fight. And then you come to this Teo fight and you do the 180. You're not gonna get the win, dog. All he had to do was for the last at least the last 2 rounds, put some punches together, put a stamp on the fight, and all those swing rounds that Teo got, he would have got. and he would have got the belt. But he didn't want to take the chance. Same thing with Santos. All Santos had to do was sell out, put the stamp on the fight instead of but he let Shakur walk him down, and he want to play games and he want to wave to the crowd and turn his back to Shakur, and you gave up the fight too. It's the same outcome for both these fighters. And I'm gonna land right there.
All right, go ahead, Teach, and then we're gonna open it back up to everybody. Go ahead, Teach. What up, though?
What's up, Mark? Salute.
Go ahead, Teach. What you got for us?
Yeah, I mean, I just always find it surprising how the boxing judges score the fights. But it's like in my mind, I was pretty sure that they would have Ortiz winning this fight. To me, he clearly won. He clearly won, and I had it 9-0 before I even stopped counting. The only thing Ortiz.
Hold on. You said 9-0.
I had it 9-0.
I want to spin too, but I got some shit I want to say about what Brim said, what John, and what he's saying. So let him get it off. Let him get it off real quick. Pause.
Yeah. So I had it 9-0 before I stopped counting. Like the only thing Ortiz needed to do was just survive, and he was like a clear win in my opinion. But I mean, this is how I saw the fight. Like Ortiz moved like side to side, throwing a lot of shots, landing shots, and sometimes he even like took charge. Like he was the aggressor, but not for a very long time, for a very short time. Teo was like pushing the fight the entire time, but the thing is, he wasn't effective at doing anything. Like his punches were short, he was missing a lot, and the punches that he did land didn't really do anything. So it's like, how can we give Teo this fight? The judges, they just had this whole thing wrong.
Fair enough. All right, let me go to Jerry on the call, and then we can open it back up to everybody. Go ahead, Jerry. What up, though?
Hey, good to have you back, Mark.
Man, it feel good to be back, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate y'all welcoming me home too. Talk to me, Jerry. What you got? What you think of the fight?
I thought Ortiz won, but I wasn't surprised that Teo got the decision because he was the in-house fighter. So you see this a million times in boxing over the years. I wasn't surprised at all when he was announced the winner, but he didn't win the fight. He looked like shit. He's got to stop believing his own hype. He thinks that he's just going to go in there and just whack people out. And he better never mention Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford would have beat the shit out of him tonight. You can't go in there and be one-dimensional like that. Just like the guy said, he's like leaning over his front foot, and his athleticism, which he's athletic, it's got him fooled into thinking he's believing his own hype. He's always been a cocky fighter, but that was a nothing burger tonight. And Ortiz, I thought he beat Loma also. So this guy, in my opinion, whether the fight was a good fight or not, because it wasn't a good fight, and I agree with the people on the panel that are saying that he probably should have done a little bit more. But I don't believe with the old boxing adage that you have to. What they say, you got to take the belt from the champion. If you're fighting the champion, you're supposed to be fighting the best guy in the division. You shouldn't have to dominate him to win. It's hard enough to beat the best guy in the division. So if you beat him, you beat him. That's what's fair. What you see tonight was an in-house decision like we've seen a million times before.
And I think that's everybody. It's open to everybody. Got Dub right side in the building. Got my guy Piotr. Unbiased fan Brent Reaper. John Nori came to tell his story. Of course, Teach came to preach, not reach. It's open to everybody. Go ahead, fellas.
Yeah, I wanted to say this, fellas. This is the thing about the 117, 111 card that people are having an issue with. The judges only got to work with what the fighters give them to work with. I mean, Jamaine was so negative, and when Teo did have him in range to go to work, he didn't. At the end of the day, I mean, like, if I'm sitting there and I'm a judge and I'm watching this entire fight, nobody at any point did anything to establish in any round who's the clear winner of that round. At the end of the day, in fights like this and in other fights that look look like they're similar, you're always going to get these scorecards that are like, very wide for one fighter, and some of the judges will get it right. At the end of the day, the judges can only give their opinion of what they see. You see one dude.
You said it already.
I'm sorry?
You said it already. Respectful.
I hear what you say, Puro, but if it was a close fight, then you can say that. This wasn't a close fight. This is a clear politics decision from the sanctioning bodies, from the promotional company, and from the network. I mean, I thought Jamaine won the fight clearly. I mean, Tio looked horrible. This is the worst fight of his career, easily. I thought Sandor Martin was bad. No, this is easily the worst fight of his career. And he definitely lost that fight. There's no way around it. 117, 111. There's ain't no way you saw that.
No way, no how. No way, no how.
And this is the greatest thing about it. The greatest thing about this is now. I want anybody who want to contest me on it. I said, Martinez, you heard me say this before. I said this fight was going to go exactly how it went. This is how I saw the fight. And Tio, he struggles with certain styles. That's what he struggles with. And so now, my question is where do we rank Tio? If we're going to, now that he done beat Jamaine Ortiz, although a lot of people think he lost the fight, where do we rank him against these other fighters at 140? That's the question I have for the panel. What would y'all want to rank this man now?
I know we behind Haney right now.
There's no question that his stock has dropped after tonight. His career is an enigma. He has one fabulous performance, and then he fights a lesser opponent and looks like he did tonight, or perhaps even loses like he did to Kambosos. What I'd like to turn the conversation to is the young man in the co-main event, because he looked fucking sensational. And Lopez is talking about nobody wants to fight him. He called him out flat out with some authority on his voice. I'd like to see what he could do with him. What's his name?
Keyshawn Davis.
Keyshawn Davis. But no. If he looked like this against Jamaine Ortiz, he's definitely not going to fight Keyshawn Davis. That don't even make sense for him.
But Dub, what I would say is that
they're in the same stable and they're only 5 pounds apart, and he called.
And that's the problem. They in the same stable. I understand. I understand all of that, but you got to understand, and this is the problem I have with all of it. There's a certain business that ends up supporting certain fighters and other fighters, and denigrating other fighters. So it's a system here. It's a system, and unfortunately, last point, Jerry. Unfortunately, I thought that we could, if we called it out correctly and shit happened correctly, we could defeat the system. What I just realized is that, man, the system gonna do what the system gonna do. And I gotta take a step back and understand that. I gotta understand that. Go ahead, my bad, Jiggy.
Well, what I'm saying is the stablemates. He was on the undercard for a reason, and he called him out for a reason. So it's not that fight could easily be made, especially with Tio saying that no one wants to fight him. This young man wants to fight him, and he's
it can't be easily made, Jerry. It can't be.
I don't know about that.
They're not going to put Keyshawn Davis in that position with Teofimo Lopez at this current moment in time. This is not what.
Why not?
Well, the reason being is because both of these guys are the top echelon of what Top Rank has going on. And so what Top Rank is going to do is they're going to make sure they fuck everybody else up. Keyshawn Davis versus Raymond Muratalo is a closer fight than Keyshawn Davis and Teofimo Lopez. They're not gonna put him in that because they want Keyshawn to be a star. They need stars over there, and this is why I got to look at the business of boxing totally different than how I've always looked at it. And the reason being is because I just watched the clear robbery, and now I have to say, all right, instead of me looking at it as who's the best fighter, I got to look at it how the sanctioning bodies, how the promoters look at it. So, and then I'll give you that perspective moving forward, because that's truly who controls what goes on.
Well, obviously, but it didn't stop him from putting Lopez against Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor was undisputed champion, and he was a stalemate, and they matched him right up. One thing about Lopez,
they expected Tio to beat Josh Taylor.
Look, I'm gonna tell you. I'm
looked at his previous fight.
I'm gonna tell you this though. If they still talking about this matchup 2 weeks from now, and it don't just go on the wayside, they gonna make that fight. They already got already got too many people at 135, and a lot of these guys are not gonna fight each other.
Well,
Keyshawn Davis can make. Hold on, sir. If Keyshawn Davis feels like he can make the jump to 140, he has a whole side of the street just for him. All he got to do is take out Tio's inconsistent ass.
They're not gonna make Tiana Keyshawn next. They just re-signed Tio to a 3-year deal. They're not gonna make that fight happen. They're gonna protect their stars. So I mean, that's not even a fight that's even possible.
Look, they signed him off of the Josh Taylor. Things changed. Nothing is static in the sport. If you fight somebody and when you start going on the downturn, let him fight somebody else and look like shit. I'm telling you, they gonna give Keyshawn in between fight to get acclimated to the weight, and his ass is gonna be on the chopping block.
Why wouldn't they just allow him to continue to campaign at 35?
He was on the undercard. That's why he was the co-main event. He didn't just call out Lopez for no reason. I think it's already in the works. It may not be the next fight, but it could be with the next couple of fights. That's how you make stars. That's how Bob Arum runs his business. He matches his fighters tough. He doesn't pay them like some of the other promoters do, but he's not afraid to match the top guys against the other top guys. That's how Keyshawn becomes a star, or Lopez can, if he beats him, he can.
Teofimo Lopez just re-signed with him with a 3-year deal. He's not going to put that man in harm's way moving forward, because he needs to. All right, go ahead.
We put him in harm's way tonight. That wasn't no easy fight there. Many people thought that guy beat Loma. I thought he beat Loma. That wasn't no cakewalk. There's where I got to give Tio credit. He does fight tough fights. This guy was a tough fight, and it showed tonight. His foul matched up horribly.
Haney is petty. He posted the king of 140.
He can say that. He ain't. I don't see no slippage in his game.
Sure don't. I saw an increase in his game actually.
He ain't lying.
No slippage. I know exactly what he would do to Jamaine Ortiz. I ain't got to think about it.
Hold on. So the question is for me to y'all. Now that we've seen Teofimo Lopez, we've seen his performance tonight. We've heard, and I agree with everybody who said that he ain't got shit for Bud. He ain't got. The man ain't got shit for Bud, bro. Like he need to stop that nonsense. Outside of Bud Crawford right now, Devin Haney, Sabril Matias, this is who we looking for him to contend against and to fight. Do y'all think that he'll beat any of these top guys now?
So, Doug, to answer your question, right?
No.
I think Tio is still up there, but this is just a bad style matchup for him. He doesn't fight lateral movers that well. I mean, this showed in this fight, and it showed in the Centaur fight. He only fights people who come forward against him, like very good. Josh Taylor, that's an example. So I think he's still there, depending on the style. When you're comparing Devin to Tio now, Tio doesn't move as well as Ortiz, and I mean Devin doesn't move as well as Ortiz. And Devin
moves better than Ortiz, and only does it when he needs to do it.
Well, I don't think
that's the difference. That's the difference.
Also, guys, I got another caller too, fellas. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interject. I'll let y'all pick up right where y'all left off. But let me get his caller his time real quick because he was kind enough to give us his time. 831, you got the gun. What's your name? Where you from, family?
Casual Tony from Sacramento, California.
Tiger.
Bro, I think I'm gonna be out in your area this year, man. It's gonna be my first trip out there, like as a civilian. I ain't been to Cali since I was in the Army, bro. So it's been a long time, but it's gonna be my first time out there as a civilian, and I look forward to it, man. I'm gonna be out there for an event, but try to see what part of Cali, man. You know, it's a big state, but I hope to see you while I'm out there, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I thought it was a robbery. I have to agree with Grim Reaper. Jamaine should have done more to not give it to the judges so they could rob him. I mean, if you're fighting a popular fighter like TL, when it comes to the decision, the other opponent will lose every single time, no matter what. It's how it works. And Jamaine didn't win the fight. I mean, he would move out of the way. He would get some punches in and move out of the way. I know a lot of people don't like that. That's just that's how Floyd Mayweather fought. He would make people miss, and he would get in his punches. But I was more frustrated with TL, to be honest, because he should have done more to cut him off. I mean, if he keeps moving to his right, I kept seeing it. I thought he would see it and he would do something to stop it, but he didn't. So if he's as good as a fighter he says he is, he should have done something about it. This is why Terence Crawford will beat him. If he doesn't know how to cut people off, you're not going to beat Terence Crawford. You're crazy. Like, he knows, like, Terence Crawford, when he fights you, he analyzes you, and then he learns what your habits, and then he does something to cut you off or switch stances. Like, there's no way. He has no chance against Terence Crawford. TL, and I have to agree with who's the guy with the One Piece icon?
With the what?
Teach.
With the One Piece icon, the one above you. Yeah, I agree with him. He fights straight. He needs someone to fight with him, but if he can't cut somebody off, then no, he can't fight Terence. No way. I think I would like to see him actually fight Keyshawn Davis. I want to see how he does with him, because I
don't think he's gonna feel good with somebody like Keyshawn. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So Keyshawn, he says he likes to fight, right? And we know that because he goes in there. I think him and Teofimo will make a great fight. They'll give the fans what we want. Fighters going at it. That's the other thing I was frustrated about Jamaine, though. He was more defensive and not offensive, like Grim Reaper said. So I have to agree with both the people. Yeah, what they were saying. So that's my take on the fight.
Fair enough. All right, let's pass it around.
Yeah.
Hey, look. Who was trying to go?
Wait. Yeah.
Or Jerry? Who was that?
Oh, that was a great entrance. Yeah.
What was you about to say? Go ahead, Tony.
Yeah, that was a good entrance, but a bad performance.
It was a clown show. If it was fitting.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. That intro was fire. I ain't gonna hold you. I felt the vibes. I was like, all right, cool. But that was about it. That's the only
interesting stat, everybody.
The only vibes I was feeling, just the intro.
Interesting stat for everybody.
I love fun facts. Go ahead, Brian, with the fun facts. Let's go.
Jamaine Ortiz missed 83% of his punches, and T.O. missed 80% of his punches. So even though we can say, hey, we thought Jamaine Ortiz won, missing 83% of your punches is not necessarily good. So that means he was good defensively, horribly offensively.
Why? Okay,
but hold on. Let me respond to that.
Popular fighters always win the fights. It doesn't matter if. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what he just said. Actually, yeah, you're right.
Tony, but peep this. That 83 to 80. Okay, he missed 83. The other guy missed 80%. But he still hold up, but he landed 2 more punches throughout the whole fight. So so he made up for that 3% that he missed more. He still landed 2 more punches. So I think that should count too.
Tio definitely lost the fight. He didn't do enough at all to win the fight.
When was the same brother that was just talking about like we don't count punches missed, we count punches landed?
Right.
But Mark, do you believe in those CompuBox stats just now?
Because no, I don't. But let me do this super chat shout out real quick because y'all know your boy been suspended for a while. So this is my first super chat coming off suspension.
Oh, you were suspended?
Oh yeah. They shut my membership down, my ass, my monetization, the whole nine. It is what it is. I don't cry.
Really grimy.
Nah, niggas be grimy though. They cry baby shit. But it is what it is. And it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I ain't cry, complain about it. I ain't made no video, but you know how niggas will make a whole monetize. They took my shit. I need your help. Can you help me?
YouTube after me. They're after me.
Please do this. Like, bro, like I've been rich, respectfully. I mean, I'm rich in spirit. You get what I'm saying? I'm very blessed. God take care of me, my family. Like, bro, I'm on my 5th second chance right now on some shit. I don't even supposed to be here. You feel me? Health, jail, army, life, fucking random hoes raw, respectfully. To my wife.
Respectfully.
You know what I'm just saying? Shit happens. I mean, it was like, nigga,
close calls.
You know what I'm saying? I was on some itchy bam. You know what I'm saying?
He's living dangerously.
I was on some wine down dang to your dang to dang. You know what I'm saying? I've been all over the world. You know what I'm saying? The army took me all over the place, nigga. And the earth is my turf, respectfully. But thank God I came back home with a clean slate. But that's neither here nor there. I'm glad to be back, and shout out to Jay Finley for welcoming me back in a good way. Let me give him the drop, yo. What the drop at? Damn, I ain't hit the drop.
I got 5 on it.
Shout out
them boards.
Shout out to Jay Finley for supporting the show in a major way. He was like, nigga, I ain't give you 10. We hit the other drop.
Keep it coming, boys and girls. Keep it coming.
Right. He said, glad to see you back. Keep dropping the great content, my brother. It feel good to be back. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, appreciate you, man. All right. Let's continue. I had to do a pause for the cause. But shout out to Jay.
Hey, Mark, can we give a few minutes to Abdullah Mason, though? Because he deserves love. Because I think he's the one.
I mean, but who did he fight, though?
That's true. I mean, but look at the point of his career. That's what's expected.
He did what he's supposed to do with the guys in front of him. I ain't giving. Look, I'm not falling into the Tank Davis trap with none of these niggas no more.
I always knew Tank Davis was Tank Davis. You know what it was? It was when the fans started coming out calling him a pound for pound fighter. They ruined everything.
Bro, we give him too much too early. Like, bro, good fight. I'll see you, brother. Keep working, keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? I'm not crowning none of these dudes. Like they doing this new thing they doing with the Tim Bradley double stamp. Never heard of it, baby.
It never heard of
it. A Tim Bradley double stamp. And this ain't no diss to Tim Bradley. I respect him. He's a Hall of Famer. Two division champion. He beat Manny Pacquiao. I had him winning against Manny Pacquiao. And I battle anybody on that first fight whenever y'all ready. Manny Pacquiao was trying to do flurries in the last minute of the round, and Tim Bradley stole the rounds. Or he was trying to steal the rounds back from Tim Bradley. I didn't give him back the rounds, and neither did the judges. But Tim Bradley doing this double stamp thing, and he was like, "Oh, shoo, you got some competition now, bro." Since when is it's the thing to be the best new prospect? Like they get a double stamp from anybody. You're a good prospect. That's it. Next step is contender. Next step is challenger. Next step is champion. Challenger then like all this double stamping the prospects. Man, I ain't with all of that shit. You can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at. I'm mad at like niggas trying to make this a thing now. Respectfully. Part of my vernacular. I need to get it a little cleaner with the flow. But I ain't with it though, dog.
Wow, that's good shit though, Mark, because that's how I've looked at it for years and years and years. I haven't seen too many prospects. You know, I mean, yeah, that was a sensational knockout, and you gotta like his style, man. Yeah, I mean, it's all good, but let's put it in perspective. It's good for where he's at now. How many times do we gotta see guys coming up looking like that, and then when they match them tougher, they don't look like that no more, or they look like half of that. But let me say one other thing about Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez, what I've noticed about him is he sucks at making adjustments. When he can't have his way, when his athleticism doesn't pay the bill, he got nothing left. And I used to think, before I started really realizing that he's that way, that he would be competitive with Devin Haney. But imagine him fighting like he did tonight, the way he typically fights, trying to have his way, just using his athleticism. Devin Haney would beat the dog shit out of him. It would be embarrassing. That's why, and that's why
the ref will stop it. If his daddy didn't stop it, the ref will stop it. He would have punished him.
He would have punished him, man. You know, Devin Haney is one of the most athletic fighters in boxing. He throws a lot of punches. He ain't doing nothing but getting better and better as he moves up. And he already was a prodigy on his own. And I really see now why, and I believe now that Lopez has avoided him. He knows. He knows that getting in there and thinking you're just going to, walk in and land a big shot, that ain't going to work. And you would counter the ears off of him, man. So Lopez, his stock drops way down for me tonight.
Everybody saying T.O. Hey, Dub, right side. Dub, you there? John Nori?
Yeah.
Dub, where you at?
I'm right here. I'm listening.
Y'all seeing the chat? Brim, Teach. I know Jerry on the rotary phone. He can't see that. I think they still spend. I'm just talking shit, Jerry. It's jokes. I mean, man, I'm talking some shit. Hey, look, they saying like T.O. versus Ryan is next. Shout out to my guy BVO Boxing. He said, shout out to my guy Martin Nash, bro. I appreciate you supporting the show in a major. Oh shit, he gonna bless us with his presence too. I see you in the background. Let me give you the drop.
I'll give you the $2. You give him the $2. All right, pay him the $2. Oh, pay the $2.
Appreciate you, BVO. He said, shout out to my guy Martin Nash. Hey man, what y'all think about T.O. versus Ryan? Like, is that the move? Like, that's what niggas doing on pay-per-view?
No, but I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it sucks.
I'm back in T.O.
I want to see that T.O. versus Devin fight next. That's what I want to see. That's the fight we got to get now.
For what? Why do you want to see it? It's going to be the same thing, but worse.
I just, the thing that was so funny is Bill Haney's everywhere else, but he's not there when they about to give T.O. the belts. Like, they missed a huge opportunity. That could have been the biggest fight, man. That could have been a good way to set up the fight, man. What the hell was Devin Haney, man? It's like, where's Carmen San Diego? What was Devin Haney tonight, man? He should have been at the fight.
Hey, if you ever want to see somebody complain about nonsense, here you go right here.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine Devin getting interviewed after that bullshit T.O. did after that fight?
Well, didn't we see that when Devin stole off from Lomachenko? It was the same thing. They both got gifts.
Let me see
what T.O.'s turn. It was T.O.'s turn to get a gift.
Let me see what Devin. Let me go to Twitter real quick. Let me see if has Devin responded on Twitter. Let me share the screen. Let me share the screen because I know Bud already talking shit on Twitter. Let me see what Devin had to say. Devin Haney is
got his number.
Okay, he ain't said nothing. Okay. Oh, he laughed. He said the king of 140. Laughing my ass off. He laughing at the king of 140 shit. Click light on that. Click like a button on that.
Same thing make you laugh and make you cry, man.
I ain't mad at it. Shit, that's what they say, right? Terrence Crawford said, "Catch weight what?" This guy is crazy. But he knows. But he knows what's up. Just trying to use my name for promotion. Does the panel agree or disagree with Pound for Pound King, Terrence Crawford? Should he?
I agree, 100%.
All right, let's talk about it. Pass the mic. Go ahead.
I'll just say this, man. Terrence need to stop being an asshole and give T.O. his shot, man. He did all that bitching and crying when nobody else gave him his shot. Tell T.O. come get the shot, man. It's just that simple. Give him his shot.
T.O. got the belt.
T.O. fighting in the Piccolo Ultra arena, like.
I don't understand that viewpoint. T.O. got the belt. Move up and get the fight.
Yeah, he
Man,
the super.
Tio ain't getting that fight, man. Tio had to be spectacular to even be in the conversation. I think after tonight, we shouldn't even mention Tio versus Bud. Stop the madness now.
You a gatekeeper, man. People like you are destroying boxing, man.
I'm not the people like me destroying boxing. You know why I'm not destroying
bro.
boxing? I'd rather see him fight Tim Zoo at 154 or
You a
fight Canelo. I'm not a
gatekeeper, bro. You a
gatekeeper. I just
gatekeeper.
know. Okay, I mean that's how you feel.
I'm gonna put like
That's how
this.
you feel.
I'm put like fans like you, man, kill me because at the end of the day, the
Fans
man is
like
there
me.
to be
Fans
great.
like me. Did you just watch the same fight I watched? Did you just watch the same fight I watched?
Everybody
You're
has a
telling
bad
me-
night, bro. Everybody has a bad
Bro,
night, bro.
every other fight he's having a bad night. It's
Bro,
like
I didn't
good
know you
night,
was
bad
God,
night.
man.
Good
I
night,
didn't
bad
know
night.
you was God, man. Everybody have a bad night.
Bro,
Everybody
he's
have a
had
bad
3
night.
bad nights, bro.
He's human,
Every
man.
other
He's
fight,
hu-
every
okay,
other
he's
fight, he's
human.
doing a good, doing
He's human.
horrible.
He's human.
Yeah,
We didn't say nothing with
he's
that. We
human.
ain't say nothing
Human
with
that
Devin
would get
Stone.
knocked out if he get in the ring with Terrence Crawford. Terrence
When
Crawford
Devin
only has a
Stone
couple
won-
more fights left. I want to see him against the best of the best.
When Devin Hayes stole one from Loma, we seen Loma fight like a newborn. Nobody said nothing. I mean, I thought Loma was
That fight was
trying so
that fight
hard.
was a competitive, good fight, regardless of what the judges decided. This was not a good fight. That fight was phenomenal. Even though I thought Loma won, a lot of people thought Loma won. At the end of the day, both of those guys laid it on the line and they fought. That was a good fight. It's not the same.
Jamaine Ortiz ran from him. I don't know what happened. Jamaine Ortiz ran from him. What can you do? We got to put some honey to slow him down. The man ran from him.
Tio bum ass was stopping in front of Ortiz and waiting to punch. Like, you a fucking idiot.
Look good to you guys. It's
man.
Ortiz had that fight won, bro. He just had all he had to do was land a few more shots in each round, bro.
This
But
dude can do
round 9 and
backflips.
12, he was just doing cardio.
This dude can do backflips off the top rope, but he can't cut the ring off. You're a fucking idiot.
You gotta do bigger than
Yeah,
you. This is
exactly.
like
Thank you.
Hold
There
on,
you
can I ask you
go.
a question? Do we not see Jamaine Ortiz put his track shoes on? I didn't know he was playing cross country. The man ran the whole damn fight. That was crazy. What a coward.
He didn't run the whole fight. Early in the fight, he was controlling and dictating the terms. And
Of course
actually,
you gonna say that, gatekeeper. Of course you gonna say that.
I mean,
You're
you
a
call me
gatekeeper.
whatever you like, just don't call me late for dinner. But check it out. Ortiz was definitely doing his work early in the fight. He was landing some decent shots and making T.O. miss. But in the second half of the fight, he stopped engaging. That's what
Hold
cost
on,
him
hold
the
on,
fight.
hold
He
on.
stopped engaging.
Can I ask you a question? Didn't we see Muhammad Ali lose 3 times to Ken Norton? Ain't nobody said a word. Cut the shit, man. We seen Muhammad Ali lose 3 times to Ken Norton. Ain't nobody say a word. Cut the shit. Everybody have a bad night. T.O. won, man. T.O. won.
Don't you ever put Tio next to Muhammad Ali again? You have sinned against the boxing gods,
You calling me
and may they have mercy on your soul.
Talk about giving T.O. a shot against Bud, man. T.O. for me to even thought about it, T.O. had to come out here and be spectacular, bro.
Yeah, because you a gatekeeper.
I'm like,
you
even though I just know Bud ain't staying at 147. I know Bud is moving up in weight really soon. And so they're moving up in weight.
Who said that? Who said that? I didn't hear Bud say that.
I'm dealing with the reality of the situation. He was in negotiation with Tim Zoo. He was in negotiations with Tim Zoo when Tim Zoo decided to take Keith Thurman. That's your indicator right there.
I didn't know you was in the room. My bad. I didn't know you was in the room. I heard that didn't happen.
But it's already been confirmed. See, if I pay attention to
Confirmed rumors.
It's not a confirmed rumor. It's already confirmed. Tim Zoo team said it. Tim Zoo's team said it. Yes, they did. They were negotiating with Bud. At one point they negotiated with Bud.
You know what's funny, man? I get it. I've seen your picture of the Family Dollar for stealing, man. You're basically trying to steal this whole conversation right now, bro. I see what you're doing, man.
Make it personal today. All right, gentlemen.
Oh, you can see the Family Dollar. That's
Them
cool.
is fighting words, man.
But you know what, though?
Oh, we having fun. This is my brother.
I don't fuck with you.
T.O. put up a Family Dollar performance tonight, unfortunately. You know what I mean? Just keeping it above.
He did.
Hold on. It happens, man. Like I said, you see Muhammad lose 3 times to King Norton. Nobody said nothing. What are you talking about?
You using Muhammad Ali as an example is really working
Jamaine Ortiz ain't Ken Norton. And Tio ain't Muhammad Ali.
Every other fight, Tio had a stinker, bro. Great fight stinker. So I guess his next fight he's gonna be great because he's every other fight he sucks.
Let me ask you this:
BBO. You my brother, and I love you. But you gonna stop with this game? Somebody got the TV in the background. Just whoever that is. And if it ain't the TV, just mute your mic, because you know who you are with the background noise. Whoever it is. Whoever it is. All right. Hold on. Go ahead, BVO. Stop with that gaslight when Muhammad Ali. You better stop.
Gaslight. What's that word? I don't know what that means.
Oh yeah.
Look it up.
I will enlighten you if you continue.
Enlighten me, please.
No. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you get your bars off, but go ahead.
Hey, like I said, Mark, I love you, man. You my brother. But you're going against the family right now. We just seen what happened.
What
seen
what
happened. We seen
My family
what happened.
upstairs, nigga. I'm downstairs in the studio. My family upstairs sleep. Y'all YouTube niggas will turn on me tomorrow once y'all get monetized. That's what history has shown me. My friends last week, and next thing I know, they make this videos about it. I'm like, nigga, I thought we were friends. Like, niggas have never said none of the shit they ever said to me in real life, on the phone, text, Twitter. I found out niggas got problems with me when they make videos. That's my brothers. That's what my brothers.
Let me ask you this: what did Martin say in that episode when he was in jail? Brother is his brother. He can't survive.
Nigga, they not Ice Cube you, Mark Nash.
Niggas don't brother man.
All jokes aside, though, man. Let's be real here.
Your brothers on YouTube will risk it all for a $10 super chat, nigga. That's what a brother do.
That's a fact.
Or less. Or less. Niggas won't even get that. They're just
$5 cash app because you don't have to pay no taxes.
Man,
listen to this, though.
Glad somebody looking at them. They just glad somebody looking at their
Y'all remember when Oscar beat Pernell Whitaker? Everybody said he didn't win. This was the Oscar versus Pernell Whitaker type of performance. They said he didn't win, but Oscar won. So what? T.O. pulled it out. Everybody gets those. All the stars get these gifts at times, man. We've seen Devin Rob Lomachenko, man. You need a master to do with Devin.
So you're gonna go with the whataboutisms.
You said what?
That's your
what else can he go off? Till look like pure garbage tonight.
This is the thing, man. I can't beat.
You're doing whataboutism. What about Ali? What about this? What about all those fights and all those fighters that you're naming are the two competitors that we saw tonight, and none of those performances are the same as this. Like it's like you comparing apples to cantaloupe. I mean, or cabbage, nigga. Comparing oranges to carrots might be the same color, different texture, different taste, different categories, bro. Can't compare oranges to carrots and be like, well, it's the same thing. No, it's not the same thing, my brother.
Hey, Mark, if you could put up a poll, if you could, should after today, T.O. not mention Terrence Crawford again? Yes or no?
Oh, that's gonna be a whole episode. I'm back, baby.
No, yeah.
Gatekeeper is crazy. He don't want nobody to dare.
No, I want great fights. I just don't think T.O.
No, you don't. You want to sit. You would have told Roberto Duran don't go to 147.
But I'm gonna do a broadcast with y'all while I'm out of town. Like it's back up. I just need to put the cameras up at the new crib. You know what I'm saying? It's up.
Let T.O. go fight Boots then, since you talking about gatekeeping.
Oh,
right?
Okay. You put somebody else in front of you. See, people like you.
Because we know
people like
you,
man.
You ain't doing good until you start that bullshit.
You gonna fight 168 fighter. What makes you think he's gonna fight at 147? What makes you think he's gonna fight at 147 if he's trying to fight somebody at 168?
But Bram, we got to be realistic. Like Boots is the IBF champ, T.O.'s the WBO super champ at 140. When he goes up, if he wants to a challenge for a title immediately, it would be Terrence Crawford. Like Boots is not even ranked because he's a champion. So I don't even want to go there yet.
Well, if he's real strong, you let him do it. Let him get knocked out. Go ahead.
No. I'm just saying it's not realistic. I got jumping up and switching sanctioning bodies.
True story. But there's money in the fight. There's some money in the T.O. and Terrence Crawford fight. I ain't gonna lie. There's money in that fight. I'm sure people will buy it.
Let me ask y'all this, and I'll put this survey up. I'll write this down on my list because and if we get enough votes, I'll make it a topic. What's the bigger fight, Crawford versus Canelo? Matter of fact, scratch that. Crawford versus Boots, Crawford versus Lopez. Which one is the bigger fight?
Crawford versus Boots.
Crawford versus Lopez.
No, he didn't mention Canelo. He said scratch
No.
that.
I'm gonna leave Canelo out of it because I know. Yeah, because that's a wash. That's a wash. Canelo is the bigger draw. Like Canelo versus anybody on the panel was a big fight. You get what I'm saying? But Crawford versus Boots, unaccomplished, respectfully. He has an email belt. He never beat nobody for the belt. Versus Crawford versus Lopez, former unified champion.
All the way.
I wouldn't say email. That's kind of disrespectful. He was awarded the belt.
Those are semantics. What he didn't beat nobody in the ring for the belt.
He was awarded the belt, man. I give it to you.
All right, let's break the time.
Yeah, I don't want to go into semantics, but my issue is Teofimo Lopez beat Loma. He beat Josh Taylor, 2-time lineal, former unified. You get what I'm saying? He's more proven in the ring under the bright lights against the top competition in his division. That's not Boots' fault that his division been tied up between two guys. That's not his fault. But I don't want to stray away from what I came to say. Crawford, Boots, Crawford, Lopez. Who's going to make you spend your $100 on the pay-per-view or spend about a rack or two to go to Vegas?
It got to be Lopez, because the only reason is because Lopez did what Boots wouldn't do.
One at a time.
Yeah, Lopez.
There you go, John. You got it. Go ahead.
Yeah, only reason it's bigger because both fights are really not a big fight. But what's the bigger fight? You got to say Lopez, because he's pushing for the fight. He's building that bridge. You know, he has a possibility of making the fight because he's a WBO super champion, and that's how you build excitement. This whole Boots versus Bud shit is just a whole bunch of like back and forth, and you know, YouTube titles. There's no real fascination into that fight because there's no build up, because Boots won't call him out. He won't press the issue. Tio's willing to press the issue, and that's the only reason why it's a bigger fight. And also, Tio got some weight on his name.
Yep. I would say Lopez also. Yeah, I would say Lopez also for the same reasons that he said. And Boots is riding on the vine right now. The guy doesn't talk, and that's bad enough, but he's not fighting. I don't know when the last time fought. Haven't seen him in a while. The better fight, the far better fight, obviously, it's Boots and Crawford. The bigger fight would be Lopez, yeah. And that's really not that big either. It's really not going to be that big either because Lopez really not that popular. I mean, we're talking about him tonight because he just fought, but in the grand scheme of things, I mean, outside of hardcore boxing fans, it's not like he's some star or something. He's not.
That's a hating thing to say, for sure.
Go ahead, BVO.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not a popularity contest. It's a fight game, man. Tio kicks ass. He kicked somebody's ass tonight again. I mean, you see the reincarnation of Floyd Mayweather Jr. That's what it is, man. People didn't like Floyd when he was down there under 147. All Tio gonna do is keep kicking some more ass, man. He gonna finally get his credit at the end.
I'm sorry, I'm confused right now. I didn't see no ass. I didn't see no ass getting kicked tonight.
Y'all getting gaslighted. Y'all
you want to interrupt me because I'm black? That's crazy. Yeah. Show the black man some respect. I'm just trying to say something real quick.
Don't get gaslit, John. Let him speak his piece, and I'll let y'all reply. Go ahead.
All I can say is this, man. Tio is going to be known for kicking ass. You know, he fought Loma, went right up, fought Josh Taylor. I mean, come on, man. 2-time lineal champion.
Somebody got the TV in the background. Turn the TV off or mute your mic if you're not talking. Please, gentlemen. Please. Go ahead.
Somebody even say he was undisputed. You know, that's controversial. But he beat the man that was the man twice. And all he's doing is the thing he always did. He wants the next big man in the division, which is Crawford. We just hope that Crawford got time to fight him because you know he's old as hell. But hey, it is what it is. If the Crawford I know is going to be what he always has been, if you could touch that ego, he might get the Crawford fight. Beat him, then what you going to say? Just that simple. What you going to say when he does beat Bud? You going to say, oh, Bud's old. He didn't do it. Bud is old. It don't matter. That's what they do to Floyd, man. They doing the same shit to Tio, man. They doing it's that same thing when Floyd beat Arturo Gotti, man. And everybody was finally trying to give him a shot. And all Tio gotta do is get a big fight. That's all. That's it. That's it. He's gonna find a way. Go ahead.
Let's pass around. Cause they ain't gonna let you speak in peace. They're gonna laugh and chuckle over you. Like, I'm trying to tell him, respect that man, even if you disagree. Respect that man's opinion. Go ahead, Brim. Since you,
I'm sorry for laughing. I apologize. Yo, he said it was like Arturo Gotti that made me laugh. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, get your shit off.
Teo is a bigger fight than Boots because of a combination of a little bit more name recognition. He is calling for the fight, and he's accomplished more. But at the end of the day, Teo is not doing what Mayweather did. He is putting on a great performance with a crappy performance, a great performance with a crappy performance. There's no way on God's green earth that he's going to beat Terrence Crawford. He got some things to learn. Let him finish attacking his division. Try to make another big fight in this division. If he goes there and go fight Bud, he's going to get cremated. And we going to
have to laugh like you, little Bill.
So what? If he dies, he dies, nigga.
Exactly.
You a gatekeeper, bro.
I'm not a gatekeeper, bro.
Hey, bro, I feel the same way about the people who say, now granted, when people say, well, why should Canelo fight Crawford? Now granted, Crawford I ain't seen Crawford. I can't remember last time I seen Crawford put up any kind of Teofimo Lopez performance. Even when Teo was at his best, he ain't no Terrence Bud Crawford, bro. And if somebody got the money for the fight, and that's what the fans asking for, so be it. I'll watch it. And I probably ain't gonna make no money off of it unless I guess the round, but I'll spend some bread guessing around. But as far as saying Teo and Bud is Teo and Bud is a bigger fight than Teo versus Boots, I don't know if I think after what Teo's done in his fight, I think more people will give Boots a chance. Because even though Boots hasn't,
better fight,
because Boots ain't beat the best competition in his division, Jerry, but that's not his fault. And the eye test, I give him a better shot against Bud than Teo, accomplishments and all.
It's a better fight with Boots, but slightly bigger fight would be Lopez simply because. But don't get it twisted. I'm not blowing Lopez up to be some big star because I just don't think that he is. Now to the question, is he using Bud's name for to promote himself? I mean, there could be some of that, but I actually believe that Teo is a little delusional in his own capabilities. That's part of his problem. Like even tonight.
That's what makes them great. All great people got to be delusional. Just that simple.
Hold on. He simply went in there thinking that he was just going to have his way, and now to give him credit, like I did earlier. One thing about Teo, he's not afraid to move up or to face the tough challenges. So I think he believes in himself that he could beat Bud Crawford, but as a boxing fan, I think it would be cremation, like Dove said.
Delusional. Yeah,
that's ridiculous, man. That's with fans like y'all, Roberto Duran going from a lightweight up to welterweight to fight Sugar Ray Leonard would have never happened. That's that gatekeeping bullshit. That's what boxing has to be.
Delusion can be a power, but you gotta use the delusion to power your progression. If you're not trying to progress with your belief, then it ain't really belief. It's just clouding your mind.
Can I ask the panel a quick question?
Go for it, Dub. I missed questions, Dub. Remember, I know. You know how I am. My apologies. I used to be like, stop asking questions. Just speaking declarative statements, nigga.
Yeah, I know how you. My bad, man.
Dub, I missed you. I missed all of y'all, and I missed your questions. Dub, you can ask anything you want, my brother.
Is Devin Haney? Oh, excuse me. Is Bud Crawford a better fighter than Devin Haney? Absolutely, right. Bud is right now. Today he is. Today he is.
Was that question rhetorical?
It was. It more or less. The reason I asked the question is this. So this is the reason I said it.
But it's not fair to me neither.
No, I ain't trying to be fair to Devin. I ain't got to be fair to him. It is what it is. Bud is a better fighter. It is what it is. Bud is the better fighter right now.
I like the word complete.
He's the more complete fighter. Even better. I ain't got no problem with it. What I'm saying is they're gonna fuck goddamn T.O. up right now. Why would you even want to see this man go and fight Bud? Bud will hurt that man. He will hurt that man.
Well, Dub, let me ask you a question.
But shit.
Lord.
Dub, let me ask you a question.
But here's the thing, Dub. The only reason this fight has interest is because he's willing to call out.
I think this is more important.
Crawford.
I think it's more important to be noticed. I appreciate Dub's point, but let's keep it a buck, Dub. I hear T.O. calling out Bud more than I hear Boots calling him out.
Facts.
And press on that.
But the reason being,
there ain't a list of fighters calling out Crawford, Dub.
Yeah, you don't like greatness, Dub. That's what it is. You don't like when niggas daring to be.
Gotta give him credit for that. Delusion as he is.
Hey man, God gave David Goliath, baby.
I'll respond when I get an opportunity. This is the thing.
Go
I
ahead,
have no. If you want to tell me that T.O. is calling the man out more, okay, that's fine. The difference is that the better fight is gonna be Bud and Boots. Boots at this current moment in time will put hands on T.O. and embarrass that man the same way Devin will. So I don't know what do you think Bud's gonna do with him? I don't know what y'all are talking about. You could tell me all this. Oh well, he calling him out. This that. What? Okay, yeah. He also told you that he was gonna beat the shit out of goddamn Jamaine Ortiz, and he lost that fight. Oh my bad. He won the fight. He won the fight. He won the fight.
I mean,
my bad. Hold on, real quick. BBO. He won the fight. Did he beat the shit out of Jamaine Ortiz?
Hold on. Did he win?
No, I didn't ask that.
Okay.
What I said was he won. No. You did.
Who won the bet? Okay.
You did. What I said was he won that fight. Did he beat the shit out of Jamaine Ortiz? That was the question.
No, man.
You don't want to answer it. We understand, and we know why you don't want to answer. We know what. We know why you don't want to answer. We understand why. You know what I'm saying? Because technically you was wrong. But hey, BVO, and then I'm passing the mic to this. Although you lost, did I pay accordingly?
Oh, you paid. I'm not gonna say you didn't pay.
Absolutely.
You lost.
So it is what it is. It is what it is. I'll take the L. I'll take that L. Even though the majority know what really happened.
T.O. won. 117, 111. Ain't that what they said? One of the judges.
You said that was egregious.
I thought so too, but he won.
Hey, this how you know a nigga capping right here. This is how you know.
Oh, see, I'm a nigga now. Okay, that's cool.
Oh my God.
Thanks, man.
At least say that you weren't capping. Just say you weren't capping. No, you are a nigga. Yeah. You a nigga.
Whoa, man. I'm a nigga. Okay, thanks, man. Wow.
Lord have mercy.
I call you my brother. You call me a nigga. That broke my heart. That's cool.
I got. Everybody I call my nigga is my brother.
Can't be both ways, Doug.
Why not?
Hey, it's way easier to say I'm gonna air these niggas out instead of I'm gonna air these brothers out.
And it's also crazy to say, man, shout out to all my niggas, man. What are you talking about?
Peace to the guys, man. Peace to the
guys. What the hell is going on?
Video, stop it, video, stop it, man. Stop it, video, stop it.
I don't know why you want to attack the black man. That's attack me.
Hold on, I want to see.
It's no attack against the black man. We got plenty of black men up here that I show love and respect to on a regular basis. It's no attack against you, my brother. No attack whatsoever.
I won. That's all I got to say. You my older brother, I love you. But
that's a fact. And I agree with you. I agree.
Check.
You really had Jamaine, huh? You really had Jamaine winning this, huh? Dog.
No, I picked Jamaine Ortiz to win the fight. I told BVO how the fight was gonna play out. I said that Jamaine Ortiz gonna fight off the back foot. He's gonna force Tio to be first. He's gonna struggle to be first, and he's gonna look bad in the fight. That's what I told him. And then I picked Jamaine. Martin Nash heard me say it, and then I picked Jamaine Ortiz to win the fight, and that's what happened. So I ain't got no problem with losing. I ain't got no problem with it because what I said was gonna happen happened in the fight.
So you knew Jamaine Ortiz was gonna run like Carl Lewis? You knew he was gonna run like that? I didn't know he was a track star. I mean, he should have been on the Olympic team, but
you can call it whatever you want to. All I'm telling you is as I watched that fight, and as the majority on the panel watched that fight, we all understood that Jamaine Ortiz was winning the fight. So, hey, however you want to, whatever you want to classify it as, that's on you. I'm just telling you. All I'm telling your ass is exactly what I said happened in the fight.
It don't matter what you said. It don't matter what you said. You lost. You lost.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Unanimous decision. In 10 years, nobody ever remembered the fight. It was a unanimous decision.
I think I remember this fight.
Hey, you know what? Hold on. Get what? In 10 years, if they don't remember it, that's fine, because in 50 years, when people ask you about it, you'll know that you lost, motherfucking. You already know what it is. So it's okay. I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem. I done paid my money, and I'm gonna be a man of my word. I'm gonna be a man of my word. But at the end of the day, the majority would conclude that I picked it and called it exactly how it was gonna happen.
Well, the judges said different.
The judges disagreed. Absolutely.
Yep.
Boxing fans always remember a good rivalry.
But you know what I will say though
about that. And
go ahead.
No, go ahead. Y'all go.
No, I was saying the cool thing though, no matter what, man, it's time to get Tio versus Devin now. I wish Devin would have had a pair of nuts and showed up to the fight, but he didn't, as we knew he wouldn't. I mean, Bill Haney everywhere else, but he can't be at the Tio fight. But you know what time it is, man. But shout out to Bill Haney, man.
But
Hopefully
he can't be there. Or do we know all the parameters? Because sometimes
he everywhere else.
I don't know. You're right, though. You're right. I don't want to jump to conclusion. I can't pick the top rank.
If Tio is so keen on fighting Terrence Bud Crawford, why doesn't he go after the other guy who was coming in first, Boots Ennis?
Why you keep putting guys in front of him? Not as easy as fun. Why do you keep putting guys in? I'm gonna ask you this. So when he beat Terrence, then what? That's what happens then. What happens when he beats Terrence? Y'all gonna find some? Oh, Terrence was. Y'all gonna find something else. Y'all not gonna beat Boots.
Bro, the day he beats Terrence Crawford, lightning strikes. Pigs fly.
Cure for cancer.
You my dog. Hey, Mark, you my dog in real life. I got
world peace.
Mark, you my dog in real life. I got 100 that say.
Hey, look, you remember that? No, it's like J. Cole being born. Like, remember J. Cole got a on the night it was born, rain was born, sparks were flying, dogs were crying, heaven say torch was the real was like it's gonna be some shit that day. Like
the start of the Black album, all that type of shit.
Oh my god, I don't see that.
I got 100 on Tio when they fight. That goes to my man Dub too. I got 100 on.
You got what on it?
Hey, hold the same way you did me, BVO. I'll put it. Let's not do 100. Let's do 200.
No, let's do 100. You're not gonna.
No. Let's do 200. Let's do 200.
No, we're gonna do 100.
Okay. All right. And see, this is how you know I believed in everything I said. When I put out 50 out there, that nigga said, let's do 100. I said, cool, let's do it. Because I believed in everything I said. And
the bet is on, man.
And anybody who know boxing saw what I said come true. That's what happened.
But you lost.
But
and like I said,
absolutely.
You bet Tio versus Crawford. I got 100 that Tio wins.
I got 200.
You talking about 100 to my dub? That's 200 to my dub. That's cool.
No. 200 to 200.
$1 million.
I was holding it back.
I got 100.
Well, if I can't, Martin, if I can't get him over 200, I can't get to the million. You know, I gotta at least get him over the. I gotta start somewhere. But fuck. Hey! If the fight happened, BVO, if the fight happened, my money is up. My money is good. I got 100 with you. I got Bud beating the shit out of goddamn Tio.
I can't the dog shit out of for me, man. Ain't nothing like spending that Dub Rice side money. Nothing like it.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Cause don't a lot of niggas get to do it. They don't happen on a regular basis.
Man, Bud Crawford gonna beat Tio like a war criminal.
All right, so let me make this clear. Let this episode bear witness in truth and fact. All parties involved. February the 9th, 2:19 a.m. The bet is what? So we don't have no mistakes, Dub. So we don't have no mistakes. Yo, what is
the bet is if and we gotta say if, but if the Bud versus Tio fight happens, which I don't believe is gonna happen, but even if it does happen, Bud wins the fight easily. That's the bet.
Bet. What's the bet?
$100.
All right.
Only because BBO scared to go up. He's scared to go up.
He can win by decision, majority draw.
He wins the fight. He wins the fight. I mean,
okay.
He wins the fight. But I'll put 500 on the knockout. I'll put 500 on the knockout.
Oh shit.
Oh
shit.
Wow, that's a bold statement
shit.
right there.
That's a call out.
What's that word you was using, Mark? He's trying to gaslight me, man.
Nah. He baiting you now.
He's a gatekeeper.
The money is there. The money is. I'll send the money to Mark Nash tonight.
And trust me, Mark Nash don't need your bread, nigga. Like anybody who know what I got.
No, I'm not saying you need my bread. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that.
That's for the audience.
BBO donating his 100 to your channel.
I just want to make sure that that the money is sent so I can be a man of my word. I want to be a man of my word.
I'm super good. Your money being escrow, champ. Like I'm super good.
You got the 500 on the knockout, BBO?
I don't know.
You're not gonna gaslight me, hell no. I still got 100, bro.
I got my money. Hey, look, I put my money in escrow. Let everybody know my money good for it too.
Hold on. Wait. Tell me this, Mark. How does this make sense? I'm picking Tio to win against Bud, but I'm not gonna. Hold on. But I'm not gonna say if I'm picking Tio to beat Bud. Why wouldn't I say that Bud not gonna knock him out? Why wouldn't I say that?
I mean, that's your bet, but that don't mean he got to put the 500 up.
I'm just asking the question.
You asked, and I answered. You know what I'm saying? Like
you ain't like that.
I'm trying to watch a nigga pockets, especially when you say put the money up right now. You know what I'm saying?
No, he don't have to send it. He don't have to send it. I'll send it. He don't have to send it. He send it when he get it.
Tio, like you said, that's what I think. I think that nigga doing it for the view.
I get it. I got 100.
Yeah, that's what he and that's what he believe in Tio on. But niggas who know Bud's like that nigga. And BVO know what's up. He ain't gonna embarrass himself like that. You know, Bud resume and his records speak for itself.
Oh yeah. And when he go to sleep, I can't wait to see Doug's face.
Who
goes? What it is. It's gonna be a UD. It's gonna be an easy UD, man.
Okay, so he betting on the UD.
It's gonna be easy UD, man.
Bet the 500 then. But say gonna sleep him. You say Tio gonna take him to the cards and win. Why not bet the 500?
No, that ain't gonna work. You know, y'all not gonna jump me.
Now we jumping. My God.
Bro, you
hey, the 100 is cool. The 100 is cool.
You don't want to start paving this parking lot, dog.
Nah, dog. I got this for him. And BVO, you my brother, and I love you, but you too big to have a victim mentality, brother. Like every time you get on these situations, you make
hold on.
you too big for that.
Don't forget your boy BBO is down. Don't forget your boy BBO is down 30 pounds, man.
You too
to get back up on y'all niggas.
But you too tall to act small. And that's a victim mentality. Like talking about, oh, y'all beating me up because I'm black. Y'all beating me up because I'm rooting for Tio. And y'all beat me up because I'm rooting for the Ukrainians. And I'm Republican.
Well, you know what satire is, Mark. You know what satire is, Mark.
Oh, I know what satire is. But I'm going to let you know, if you play a character long enough, you get cap type. You get cap type. What they call cast type.
You become that individual. That's what he's saying. You become that individual.
Play that character enough, that's who you are.
We seen, hey, we seen, what's his name? The nigga who played the Joker. Hey, what was the nigga who played the Joker?
Hold on. Tell me what Mark said. Mark said I was left off bad and bougie. What?
Never heard of it. I ain't never said that. Rest in peace to the homie too. Rest in peace to the homie.
Take off.
Heath Ledger. I mean, Heath Ledger. We watched that man. Hey, BVO. You keep talking this bullshit, you're gonna become what you're talking. I'm just telling you.
You lost. Just remember that. Go to sleep with that L.
Agreed. Hey. For everybody on the, I lost. I picked Jamaine Ortiz to win the fight. BVO picked Teofimo Lopez. It was $100 bet. Teo, he won that a unanimous decision, 117 to 111, 115 to 113 on two other scorecards. BVO won. Absolutely, that's a fact.
Hey, Mark Nash, I got a slide, but salute to you, salute to everybody in the panel. It was a good cook. I'm gonna watch the rest of the payback tomorrow when I do my job.
I might still be live at the airport, nigga. When you wake up, I got a flight to catch. I'm leaving here at 4.
All right, salute. Y'all be easy, man. Y'all have a good week.
Appreciate you, King.
Hey, salute to John Norris, man. Much love, John.
Hey, John stole my iPhone.
Man, stop that shit, BVO. Like, damn. Do I still got to call it? Jerry, you still there? Go ahead, Jerry. And do I still got Tony? Y'all jump Mark, in on the call too. Y'all jump in.
Hold on, Mark. Let me say this. Yeah. Lopez is not beating Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford's got too much experience. He's bigger. He's a hard puncher. I mean, let's be honest, man. Lopez got beat up by Kambosos. Lopez lost that fight tonight. Now, he got the decision. But it is what I said it was at the top of the call. He got an in-house decision. That's what he got tonight. Technically, he lost. It was a horrible fight, really. And I'm not going to say Ortiz ran. I think he came just a few track steps from running. But, he threw enough punches. He won the fight. He cannot beat Bud Crawford. I believe in his mind, he probably thinks that he can because he's deluded. I've heard enough from him to know that he overestimates himself. And, this guy's the guy that got beat up by Kambosos. That was a good fight, in a much more entertaining fight. But, man, if Kambosos was able to best him, Bud Crawford would slaughter him. So I'll take that bet with the caller. Hell, I'll put some big money on that if that fight ever happens. I don't think it's going to happen. But nonetheless, if it does, it's a mismatch. The only way, if Crawford goes toe-to-toe with him, to give Lopez his only shot, he knocks Lopez out anyway because he's just bigger and stronger and more cunning. And if he boxes him, he boxes his ears off and stops him in the second half of the fight anyway. So, nah. And then if Lopez gets in there and has a bad night, like he's known to do every other fight, who knows what could happen? He might get knocked out in the first, second round anytime Crawford wasn't doing. He can't beat Devin Haney. I would bet money Devin Haney beats him and embarrasses him.
Devin Haney stops Teofimo Lopez. He stops him.
Yeah,
I got 150 on that. Man. I got 150 that T.O. beats Devin, bro.
But hey, Mark, you heard that? Did you hear that, Mark?
Hey, me and you've been gambling before, Mark. So I'm just telling you, I got 150 on it, man. If you want some action,
I'll take. You got it on the victory, right? On the victory.
On the victory. Yep.
I'm taking that bet every day and then times 2 if you want to do it. We can put 300 on it if you want to, but 150 is cool. Whatever you want to put on that, I'm putting the same up with you.
Yeah, man.
Devin gonna put hands on that man.
Can I say this? Can I ask a question?
Lopez ain't stopping Devin Haney, dog. Not that guy I saw tonight.
Mark, don't save him. Don't save him.
Hold on, do y'all have? If you don't,
I'm trying to get on this action. Like I'm like,
y'all don't got a scorecard.
I'm trying to get in.
That's his only chance of beating Devin Haney. His only chance is if he catches him.
You got a scorecard for how you said the fight when you said T.O. lost play? What's your scorecard, please?
Well, again, you never seen an in-house decision. You
don't got a scorecard, so you just check.
You never seen
No, I got a scorecard for it. I got a scorecard for it.
What's your scorecard?
I had an 8-4. I had an 8-4. You heard me call the fight. I had an 8-4.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. But I don't have the paper in front of me, but I had Lopez losing. At best, 7-5. If I'm really being super generous, it could be a draw. That's why I bet on the draw too, because I bet on the judges. But me, I had Lopez losing. But I know how Vegas works, so I was still hoping that I could win my draw because I put a couple dollars on the draw. But Lopez lost that fight in my opinion.
Mark, tell us how you really feel.
All I know is this, man. He won. He won, just like when Oscar beat Plena. Everybody hated it. Everybody hated it.
Jerry, go ahead, Jerry. Then we going to teach.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man. If you watch boxing for even 1 year, you're going to see at least a dozen fights where the in-house fighter wins, but they didn't really win. That's boxing. We know that. We know that from watching boxing. That's why when the decision was announced, I was not the least bit surprised that they gave it to Lopez. I wasn't a bit surprised. In fact, I expected that to happen because the fight went the distance and there was no knockdowns and there was very little action. But, I've watched enough fights to know when I see a guy outdoing the other guy. Lopez was one-dimensional like he oftentimes is. He's only good when he can have his way. When he can have his way, then he's good. But if it requires him making any type of adjustment or going to any type of plan B, he sucks at it. That's why Kambosos beat him. That's why he's had the problems with the other guy. And again tonight, he had no answers. When this guy started moving, he had no answers for it, other than to think he was going to walk to him and land a big power shot. And the guy made him miss repeatedly. He didn't return with a whole lot, but he returned with more, at least enough in my mind to have won the fight. So, I don't know. He's very inconsistent. I'm a Lopez fan. I like him. He's a little bit cocky, but fighters are cocky. That's fine. I like him, but he's very inconsistent. One really good performance, then a performance like tonight. So his career is an enigma right now. And for me, and lastly, I'd say that Devin Haney beats him. The only chance he has of beating Devin Haney is if he catches him and can with a knockout punch. If that's his only chance. Otherwise, he gets shut out over the distance or possibly even outworked and stopped. He cannot beat Bud Crawford no matter what the case is. And so I think the best fight for him is to fight Keyshawn.
Hey, shout out to Jerry, man. Jerry said that. Jerry said that man got to punch his chance. Teach anything? What you got on the teach?
Yeah, just to go back.
Jerry, I don't even know if he can beat Keyshawn.
Yeah, just to go back.
My bad, Mark. My bad, Mark.
So
you're doing a good job.
I think the biggest and better fight would be the Boots versus Bud. Reason being is because that's pretty much trending and it's a hot topic in boxing. Nobody's really asking for Teofimo and Bud, so I don't know how that could be a big fight. But with that said, the performance that Teo had tonight, that shouldn't really dictate how he's going to do against Devin. Because we know Teo, again, it's like a style matter. Teo does terrible against lateral movers. One thing Bud isn't, he's not a lateral mover. One thing Devin isn't, he's not a lateral mover. Devin fights mid-range, keeps distance. Teo has a chance against that. And I think that's a 50-50 fight. Bud, obviously, Bud beats him, but I just don't know. Well, Bud beats him, but that would be from his IQ. So I would want to see how
Hey man, hold on. Hey, look, I don't mean to cut you off, bro, but that shit was a little long-winded, and I can't hold it no more. What you mean Devin don't have no lateral movement?
Have we? Okay. Does Devin
Haney can box inside, outside, off the back foot, going forward, mid-range. This motherfucker's nice.
Have you seen
highlight reels of Devin Haney doing all of that? I think the new Devin Haney style that he's been doing is more fan appealing, like where he's not moving, so he can be more offensive and give fans more of a show. But trust me, Devin Haney can make you miss all night, and you won't touch him.
Making you miss all night doesn't equate to lateral movement.
No, that's part of how he makes
Ortiz has been doing.
Part of how he makes them miss, brother. Devin Haney has amazing footwork.
Again, he stays mid-range, keeps distance, and he makes you miss. But you don't see him doing lateral movement like what Ortiz does tonight.
Man, he did that early on a lot of times. That's like he did that. Like that, the new style is not that because it's more offensive.
Criticized.
Yeah, he got criticized. Thank you, Jerry. Go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah. Haney can do it all. Lopez is the one-dimensional guy. He's got one way to fight: walk you down and try to use athleticism and tricks, kind of like a poor man's Roy Jones. You see, Roy Jones was able to get it. They talked about that tonight. How his athleticism. He's a very athletic guy, but when that doesn't work, he's got nothing else.
How was Devin's lateral movements against Loma? Tell me.
Hold on. This is the thing. And Teach, when you ask about that fight, and this going into Mark's point, one thing we've seen from Devin is that he wants to be a more entertaining fighter, but he didn't utilize lateral movement against Lomachenko. The same way Jamaine Ortiz. Hold up. The same way Jamaine Ortiz didn't utilize the same lateral movement he used against Teo. He didn't do that against Loma. No, he came forward against Loma. Teach. The man, you win against Loma by pushing them back. You allow Loma to come forward, be first, utilize his offense, you're going to struggle against him. So you're going to come forward against Lomachenko. I said this in my original breakdown of this fight when I said that Jamaine Ortiz, we saw that from him against Lomachenko. That's not what we're going to see against him against Teofimo Lopez because styles make fights. And so against Lomachenko, you can't compare that style to a Teofimo Lopez. The reason being is because I'm not going to fight Lomachenko the way I fight Teo. I'm not going to do it. I understand what Loma is good at. I understand what Teo is good at. And if Loma is good at coming forward, being first, initiating offense, I'm going to push him back and make him fight off the back foot. If Teo struggles at being first and coming forward, I'm going to make him come forward. And this is what we're seeing in these fighters. I mean, we all understand that styles make fights. So why would you even go into saying, well, you can't do this? No. You can't do what you do against Loma, against Teo, because their styles are different. And the style that I need to fight is going to be different when I come to those fights. Styles make fights.
And explain to me what Dev does that makes Teo look as terrible as he did tonight.
Devin Haney has made a conscious effort after that first Gamboa's fight. I was down on too because this guy held too much. He's got to do something to be more fan friendly. But after he secured those titles, someone got in his ear and he took the advice to do just that. And so you've seen in every fight since then a much more offensive fighter. And we also got to keep in mind, this is a guy that was draining big time to get to 35. So he beat Loma really, that was a dehydrated fighter. We could see in the Regis fight and the weight that he went up to, the type of weight this guy was cutting. So now at 140, we've seen what he did against Regis, a complete domination, and I see a quick move to 47 at some point. And I think he's going to get even better there. And he's really turned me around on him a good bit. I always knew he was a good fighter. Some of the things he said I don't agree with, but right now he's one of the top guys in the easy top 5 pound for pound. And he's a very versatile fighter, an extremely athletic fighter, but he's a skillful fighter. And that's the difference between him and Lopez. Lopez might be as athletic as Haney, but he doesn't have the tool bag. He just doesn't have it.
So guys, I gotta go now. But one thing that I want to agree with Jerry about is, yeah, he's right. He's right when saying if Kyo can't make adjustments, he's just out, and I agree with that. Yeah, so with that said, I'm out, and unlike Mark Nash, I really love my job, so I gotta go.
Hey, man, I hate my job. Hey, man, salute to you, Teach, man. Much love and respect, my brother.
I think people take that all the way out of context.
No, Mark. Hey, I was just about to say that's a fantastic song. If you're not listening to the lyrics and the way that man breaks certain things down, you really don't know what you're talking. Respectfully.
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Yo, Mark, I'm still here. Wait.
Talk to me.
I want to say, yeah. So, what Jerry said, Tio doesn't know how to adjust. I'll also add adapt. He doesn't know how to adapt. And also, if he's really keen on fighting Terrence Crawford, why doesn't he just go after Boots? They're both switch fighters. That could be like a warm-up fight for him for the real thing.
Yeah, but why would you want?
And then say he does theoretically fight Boots, and he beats him. He just got Terrence Crawford's attention because he is a bigger name, which means he'll make more money fighting Tio than Boots, because nobody knows who Boots is, but Tio is the bigger name. So if he ever to fight Boots, that'll get his attention because he just beat a switch fighter, and he himself is a switch fighter, and he'll probably say maybe, but that's not going to happen because Terrence is on a whole nother level of superstardom. He's ready to fight Canelo, so that's not going to happen either. So.
Yeah, but Mark, explain why would he fight Crawford? I mean, there's a couple of reasons. One, he's the WBO champion at 140, so he can petition for the fight against Crawford when he moves up there. That's number one. Number two, if you're going to move up and take on a tough fight, why wouldn't you try to take on the bigger fight? Because he's going to get beat by Boots Ennis too. So, one area where
he is. Yeah, I agree with that.
Credit.
Also,
I mean, I got to give Tio credit for this. He's not afraid to fight tough fighters. He's proven that. He only had like 9 or 10 fights, and I heard him screaming, "I'm going to fight Loma. I'm going to move. I'm going to take this next fight, win the title. Then I'm going to fight and beat Loma." And he did just that. When he moved to 140, he was right away talking about Josh Taylor, and he took that fight and he won it. And he won that fight in good fashion. So I think in his mind, moving on 47 and fighting Crawford, he believes in himself there. I don't think he has a chance there, but I think he doesn't.
Yeah, he's a little loony, like you said. He is a little loony.
But I got to give him credit for doing these things, because that deserves credit when you go after the very top guy. And twice he's been successful at it. But there is a limit for everybody, and that's where the king killing stops, if you ask me. If you ask me, that's where it stops. But Crawford's too experienced. He's too big. He's just too good for him. But I understand why, if he wanted to move up, why that fight? Yeah, he's not going to fight Boots Ennis because that's a super dangerous fight against, and it's not going to be a big fight. And he, like I say, he's got the WBO title. The only thing that gets me is I heard, 3 years ago, Bud Crawford launched a lawsuit against Bob Arum. So you haven't heard nothing about it. I heard Aaron say that it doesn't exist anymore about a year and a half ago on another show. But how would it work out that Crawford could fight a top ranked fighter if he's suing Bob Arum?
That's true. So that fight will never happen. So yeah, you're right. Bob Arum doesn't want to do anything with. But wasn't there an interview with Bob Arum?
But Bob just did an interview with. He said it's a real fight. He said it's a real thing. This fight can really happen.
Yeah, that's what he said. But I think the only reason Bob Arum is doing it is so he can get back at Terence Crawford for one of his fighters, Teo, beating him. But Bob Arum is crazy anyway because he thinks Lomachenko is better than Muhammad Ali. So. That's that.
Hey, real quick, man. Salute to you, Mark Nash, man. I'm out for the night. I appreciate you allowing me to rock, man. Salute to everybody who was on the panel, and thank you, man. I really appreciate it, Mark.
I appreciate you, bro. See you on the next one, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob Arum don't believe that Lopez can beat Bud Crawford. I've heard Bob Arum talk about crazy. Bud. He don't believe that Lopez could beat him. I'm going to tell you another fight that I don't think is going to happen, and that's Crawford and Canelo. And that's why I'll believe it when I see it. Now, I'd like to see it. I'd like to see that fight. It would be a great event, if you ask me. And when people say, can Crawford beat Canelo? Yes, he can beat him. I mean, all you got to do is look. Well, Mayweather fought Canelo. Now, Canelo was young, I think 23. He had a bunch of fights, but he really didn't have a shit ton of experience, really. A lot of these Mexican fighters have a lot of fights where they're matched against guys, like you see fighters coming up and they get put in against guys they know they can beat. And so they'll have a lot of fights. I mean, Munguia is a good example, but it's a thing with Mexicans. They put them in with guys and lots of fights where they can just beat this guy, just by fighting them. And it's not really an experience or a skill level. But you've seen what happened there. Canelo was bigger than Mayweather. No question about it. Now, I don't think Bud Crawford is quite the boxer that Floyd was. But he punches harder than Floyd did. And he can box, too. And they're the same height, as many have pointed out. Bud Crawford probably has a slightly longer reach. And he's going to put on some weight, too. My only question is, if the fight happens, is when it comes to size, is can Bud Crawford have the same stamina and hand speed 12 pounds heavier than what he normally fights at? Because he's going to put on some weight to fight Canelo. But he's not going to be bigger than Canelo in a weight sense. And he's probably not going to knock him out. But can he beat him? Yeah, he can beat him. I think it's a hell of a fight. I'd love to see it happen. I just don't think Canelo's going to do it.
Yeah, he's not going to do it.
If Canelo does do it and loses, I think he still deserves credit. I don't think people should be like, "Oh, you lost to a smaller guy." Like, nah, bro, you lost to an all-time great,
a better fighter.
Yeah, all-time great. Like Bud is everything he said he was.
That's how it should be.
We don't even know him.
It won't be that way. I already see him right now, people talking about Canelo, all he's doing is pulling up lighter fighters. He's pulling up
all these guys fight bigger guys in the gym anyway. Like, you can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. Yeah, but Jared, they can't have it both ways. You can't say, well, Bud be in the gym knocking out light heavyweights, cruiserweights, and heavyweights. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, you can't have
I get what you're saying, Mark, but what you're saying is what it should be, and I'm saying what it will be. Mm-hmm. Just like Crawford said when asked about fighting Tank Davis. Crawford, and you know this, he said the same exact thing. He said, I won't get credit for beating him. And that's only 2 weight divisions. 3 weight divisions, I already hear people saying
but Tank Davis ain't accomplished neither.
Well,
Crawford and Canelo are more accomplished. Tank Davis ain't beat nobody since Pedraza.
Okay, well, that's evened out by the fact that Tank is only 2 divisions below and Crawford's 3 divisions below.
No, but the accomplishment, but also killer. No, but it's not the same, because Crawford went through divisions and he's 3-time lineal. He beat the guy to become the guy. over and over again. He's undisputed 2 times. One of those divisions, he had to go get all.
I know all.
I'm just saying, like, it's not the same as Tank Davis. Tank Davis can't be mentioned in the same breath as Canelo or Crawford. He's not as accomplished, bro. He's not that. He's not him.
Well, I'm just telling you what Crawford said about fighting a guy 2 weights below.
But that was after
Regardless
Tank
of the
Davis called
origin.
him out, talking about he'd knock him out, and he was like, "All right, well, come on up here then."
Yeah, but he said the same thing. Canelo said the same thing about fighting Crawford.
Well, no. Crawford said, "Come up here." Canelo said he's too small. I don't want to see him come up here. It's not the same, Jerry.
Canelo said, "I won't get credit for beating him." That's what he said. He said, "I won't get credit for beating him."
Yeah, but it's not the same.
That's why I don't think he.
But I'm telling you, it's not the same as Tank. No, Tank shouldn't be mentioned in this conversation. That's all I'm saying, Jerry.
Well,
I'm with you on everything
because of what.
I'm with you on
Crawford
everything except
said.
the Tank part.
Yeah, but Crawford didn't say all that. He just said, "I won't get credit for beating him." He didn't say, "I'm this and I'm that," and all the things that you know and I know that Bud Crawford is. I know these things are true, but I've seen what happened when Amir Khan moved up 1 division to fight Canelo, and Canelo knocked him out, and he never heard the end of it. He never heard the end of doing that because Khan moved up 8 pounds. He moved up 1 pound over 54 to 55, and he caught a hell of a lot of flack for that. And it's a legacy killer. If Bud Crawford, as good as he is, moves up 3 divisions without any fights in between and knocks off Canelo, he might as well just go ahead and retire after that. I would give him credit for it if he beat Bud Crawford, and you would, but boxing fans at large, I don't think they would, and I think it's a legacy killer. And if you listen to Canelo, he knows how good Bud Crawford is. He never said a bad word about him. I think he knows, size don't matter all the time. You know me. I don't see size as a big height and reach are probably more important to me.
Fighters know it.
Yeah, they know, and Canelo knows. He knows. The only way he beats Bud Crawford, if you ask me, is if he can knock him out. And Bud Crawford, the one thing I have to say, one flaw in his game might be, is he's a get back kind of guy. If you catch him with a shot that embarrasses him, he'll come at you. And there could be his downfall against Canelo. But if he resists that, and he can fight at a heavier weight with the same stamina, he might be able to beat Canelo easily, just like Mayweather did.
Bro.
That's the truth right there. I agree with you 100%.
That pride of Crawford, that Crawford pride, bro. You can't
get
caught.
I mean, we have.
I'll tell you something else when they're talking.
Hold on, let him say what he's about to say. Let go ahead.
Yeah, he's got that durability though. Terence Crawford, he's been down before, and he always comes back up.
Well, technically on paper, he never got a kill.
No, he never.
Technically on paper, nobody ever dropped.
No, against what's that Cuban guy?
With
Gamboa.
Gamboa never dropped him. He dropped Gamboa like 5-6 times.
No, but that was a hard fight for him.
Never touched the canvas. Never did a count.
Oh no. But it was a pretty hard fight for him. I remember him saying,
that was
one of my toughest fights.
Hey, look, but if you're going to bring that up for Crawford, you got to bring up Miguel Cotto's brother or cousin that made Canelo do the stanky leg.
Yeah.
He made Canelo do this.
Yeah.
Canelo looked worse than Crawford in that fight. And in his fight, than Crawford looked in any of his fights. So that's not fair to bring that up for one guy, but not bring up the other guy. And they're looking like he on roller skates.
That Gamboa fight really wasn't hard for Crawford. It was just that 1 minute in the fight, he got caught and got a little buzz.
And that was after he had already dropped Gamboa. He got greedy.
Yeah, the fight wasn't really that hard.
Yeah,
just like Canelo's fight against Cotto's brother. Canelo whooped him in that fight pretty easily, but he got caught and got buzzed pretty good.
Got caught early on. Got caught early.
So, right. So they're human,
I think that's fair on both sides, Jerry.
Hey, right. But that was my next talking point is people are saying, you know, it's hard enough to keep Canelo off of him. And the answer to that is absolutely. Because
I think he hit hard, right? Because I think he hit harder than Mayweather, Jerry, and Mayweather kept.
But there's no question, no question. Like I said, I think Mayweather's got a little bit better boxing pedigree than Bud, but Bud's a harder puncher. But more than that, Bud is a sneaky puncher with those shots, and I've seen it time and time again. And those are the punches that can hurt you. It's an old boxing adage, but it's one I agree with. It's the punch you don't see. And Crawford's a master at timing that punch. He'll fight you the whole fight.
And even if Terrence doesn't land that knockout, he'll win by decision because he'll land the more significant punches and the most damage. I'll say that too.
Yep.
Hey guys,
me. It's like I said, can Bud Crawford put on 12, 13 pounds? Because I wouldn't suggest he go to 68. I'd say some 160, 161. That's all he's going to need. But still, that's 13, 14 pounds heavier. Yep. And can he still have his legs and stuff fighting with that extra weight, you know?
I mean, 168 might be his natural walk-around weight. We don't know his walk-around weight. I remember a reporter asking him, "What's your walk-around weight?" And he says, "Oh, in boxing, we don't talk about our natural walk-around weight." He just gives up.
Well, it is around 160. It is a 160, 165. That's his walk-around weight, but that's not his fighting weight, right? We know what his fighting weight has been. Is welterweight. So. We know there's a difference between what you're walking around at and what you're going to get in there and fight a world-class fighter at. And without having any fights, I'm sure he's in the gym. I'm sure he's probably fought plenty sparring and stuff at 168, so he knows better than anyone else. But that's the only question for me. If he can have the stamina and remain most of his hand speed, he could beat Canelo like Mayweather did. And I think Canelo knows that.
He needs the right trainer for that. What is it for?
Right.
Endurance trainer, yeah.
Well, the right endurance shit. He gonna keep the same shit. What's up, Brown? What up, Brown?
Hey.
Tony talking about Crawford changing the team. He ain't changing the team. Go ahead, bro.
I just want to hit you with a confirmed rumor, unconfirmed rumor.
Let's go. I'm here for it. Let's go.
The Saudis reached out to Bud Crawford as the unconfirmed rumor in regards to a Canelo fight.
I'm here for it. Let's do it.
And the reason why, because the rumor is that PBC, that Canelo may be able to get out of the rest of his deal with PBC because they don't have the money to pay him upfront money like he is expected with his initial contract. That's the unconfirmed rumors just on the street.
What about Bud? Because I heard PBC, the part of the Spence Crawford fight not happening is $50. Like, they got to give Bud 30, got to give Spence 20. And they like, man,
we're not gonna make that money back because nobody wants to see the second fight after you getting thrashed like that.
No, we're not gonna make that. We can't make.
I didn't think they wanted to make the second fight from the moment the fight ended.
So did I. And I heard that same rumor that Canelo's got concerns about how's PBC going to pay him his guaranteed money. I heard that too.
Did you hear about the unconfirmed rumor that the Prince reached out to Terrence Crawford directly? The Turkey Ala Sheik reached out to Terrence Crawford?
I can believe he hit him right on Twitter.
So Canelo, Bud in Saudi Arabia?
That makes that fight more feasible, if you ask me.
Would they be allowed to do that with Al Heyman, though? Because both of them got a PBC deal right now, right?
Well, remember, Bud's deal was only based off the Spence fight, and if Canelo is not getting any upfront money, then he probably can be able to avoid that agreement. We don't know that to be a fact, but just the things that are out there, that's what's being said.
If they can't guarantee his money, it probably will void the contract.
And if Bud ain't next fight ain't Spence, that supposed to void his, right?
We've seen that happen before.
Should void Bud contract too. Like, I got you on a rematch deal on the contract, but the guy you supposed to fight, we ain't got the money for you to fight him.
They've been saying that Bud is not really, basically is a free agent right now.
Right. Not so many words. All right.
Yeah.
PBC ain't got no money right now. They ain't got a budget over there. That's what I heard.
I mean, but if you look at the whole production for this fight, this card for March 30th, where is Amazon at? Amazon's not posting it. They're not pushing and promoting it.
Man, when I was Amazon today, they should have had a commercial up today. It's no commercials or nothing.
No, nothing. It just looks like they just giving them the platform.
Brim, they ain't even doing it on their YouTube.
No,
they ain't even on their YouTube, their Twitter, the IG. Nothing from Amazon, yo.
They just giving them a platform. It's just a place to cook the soup. That's it. And they got to stand on their own now. They don't
Y'all
put
niggas
2, 3
get a
networks on the
hashtag.
box.
We're going to give y'all a hashtag. PBC on Prime. Hashtag. That's what y'all get. Niggas get a hashtag. That's about it.
That's it. They got to stand on their own, man. Amazon Prime didn't get all that money by being stupid. It done seen that the PBC don't put 2, 3 networks out of boxing entirely with the way they operate. And you can see moving forward that they're doing the same thing. Their opening show is 2 fights that no one's asked for.
And then on top of that, you know, when Steven Espinoza was at their presser, you know, some of the things he said could lead people to speculate, you know, a lot of things, you know, because I asked him a question. I said, are they actually getting it? And he said, yes, they're getting some. They're being funded by Amazon. I'm like, okay, in what way? Would they just give him a little bit of capital to put on this stuff, but they're in charge of everything? Because he said he's there to help them facilitate the events because they are having to do the events on their own now. See, through this whole history, outside of them paying, you know, some of the other smaller networks to have for time, they're having to do the whole production. So Steven Espinoza said he was there to help them facilitate that. So, I mean, you know, we don't know this for 100% fact, but if you were to read into it, it makes you think that they have to foot the whole bill.
I got some breaking news right now. Just came to my phone. Steven Espinoza just hit me up personally and said, Brim Reaper, you'll never get another credential at any event that he's a part of. But that's not true. That's just an unconfirmed rumor. But you might as well say that's a confirmed rumor. You're done. He cutting your water off, nigga.
My water's cut off?
Yeah, he gonna cut your water off. He ain't letting you get no more. You're cut off to the PBC, man.
I didn't even know I was cut on. Shit.
Nah, you was cut on. Steven Espinoza ain't gonna be your friend no more.
Oh man, I'm sad.
Yeah, me too, man. I thought you was that guy.
I was gonna plug you in too, man. You know,
Nah,
get you a fight.
Leave me out of it. I'm still plugged in.
Stay plugged in.
You know the next
I
step.
got electrocuted.
You know the next step is you can't let Brim on your panel no more.
Oh, you gonna boot me off? Damn.
No, I won't do that though. I won't do that. Fuck it.
Hey, listen, if it's about your dollar bills, it's about your dollar bills. I wouldn't take it personal.
All right, well, I'll just put you on Patreon or members only type shit.
You did not get no message from Steven Espinoza.
Yeah, you still be cool. I just won't put you on that shit.
You know, I mean, listen, it ain't passing. It ain't passing. But man, people gonna be dogging Tio out for the whole week.
Yeah, rightfully so. He deserves some of that shit. Go ahead, go ahead, Jerry. Cook him, Jerry.
He talks too much, man. He believes his own hype too much, and it cost him. He should have fought harder tonight, man. You know, he talking all that shit, reading books and all this philosophy about fighting, and that was kind of disrespectful. You know, if I'm his opponent, I'm disrespected by that because you're kind of telling me that you're not really concerned about me. I don't know, man. I'm down on Lopez tonight, hard, man. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of him talking all that shit and then putting in a performance like that, man. I mean, what the fuck was he thinking? He didn't even try to win the fight. It looked to me like he was fighting knowing that he would get protected by the promotion, you know?
Oh, wow.
Where was his L step, though? Where was his... I mean, every time he had an opportunity to cut off the ring, it's like Ortiz would go to his right, and he just didn't L step over there, just cut him out. I was confused. Like, bro, cut off the ring if you want to be able to get it in. And he just is not effective as the offensive aggressor, bro. He can't be the aggressor and be successful.
What about Rosa Parks? I'm sorry, maybe it was Rosa Parks.
Well, when a fighter especially a top fighter, wants to move. It's not that Boots Ennis and Lopez and all these top fighters don't know how to cut the ring. Cutting the ring is an instinctual thing. If I'm coming after you and you move to your left, I'm going to move to my right instinctively. And it's one of the first things they teach you in the gym because it's an easy thing to learn right away because it's instinctive. But the counter to the cutting off the ring is just what Ortiz did. When he would move to his left, Lopez would move to his right, and he would simply move back to the left. You see what I mean? So it's not rocket science. You can cut the ring off, but the guy doesn't have to stop and stay right there where you cut him off. He can just move again laterally. And that's what Ortiz was doing. And I'm not in favor of fighters running. Mark knows that. I can make a clear distinction between what I think is running and avoiding combat and boxing. And I know that boxing isn't consistent lateral movement or what Shakur Stevenson did in his last fight, jumping out of range 4 or 5 feet every time. And I'd say Ortiz came just short of what I would call running. Just short of it. But in the end, I thought he won the fight, and Lopez is lucky to have those titles. His promotion protected him.
Yo, people on Twitter got me down. They said the 117-111 score was a double ski mask.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, you said you're flying out?
Oh, yeah,
Here
man.
in a little bit?
Yeah, in a little bit. I'm going to take me a nap for about an hour. I got to get up at 4:30. I got to be at the airport no later than 5. So what's that, 2 hours? Well, an hour and 55 minutes. I got to be at the airport, not leaving the house.
You've been moving and shaking, brother.
Man, gotta
you know what?
Standing on business.
You know, I ain't never been on an airplane.
Nah, I can believe that. I can tell.
My wife's flown all over the world, man. Germany.
You need to go somewhere with her, man. Stop letting the young boys pipe her down.
Oh, well.
I'm fucking with you. Nah, I'm fucking with you respectfully. It's bad joke. But nah, man, you should go somewhere with your wife, man. Stop letting her fly everywhere by herself. Why you don't go nowhere? You scared, nigga?
You know what, man? I never was scared, but now since I haven't done it for my whole life, now I'm a little scared.
You're a little scared. Yeah, it's okay.
But I never was. That's not the reason why I never flown anywhere. But you know, now that I haven't, now I got a little fear.
It's okay, man. It's okay. Hey, look, the hardest part is to take off and the landing. But that's part of life, man. That's a metaphor. But I'm telling you, man. Just get some Dramamine. Just take a little Dramamine, like and I always tell people when used to flying, like, time your Dramamine. So like by the time the plane is taking off, your Dramamine already kicked in. You get what I'm saying? So like when they start, or when they say they about to start boarding, that first section, go and take your Dramamine, man.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So by the time your section get loaded up and they warming up the plane, they start them engines. Also, too, Jerry, get the window seat so you can control. Also, here's a couple things too. Couple fly tips.
Alcohol.
Not the alcohol, cool, but don't sit in the rear of the plane. Get you a seat on the wing. Get a window seat on the wing. I say window seat on the wing. You can control the window. So the window seat. Control the window, plus ain't nobody moving by you all flight, going back and forth to the bathroom. So, and you can close that window, because that's your seat. So get the window seat, but also get a wing seat. Sit on the wing, because if you sit in the back of the plane sometimes fishtail. So when y'all hear little pockets of air or cloud, if you know what I'm saying, sitting in the back, you feel it more. Pause. But if you're sitting on the wing, it's shit gravy. You don't even feel it.
Oh, you can open the window in that motherfucker?
Yeah, I mean the looking window.
But I'm saying, can you open it?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, no, not a view window, Jerry. You ain't getting no fresh air. You can't smoke a Marlboro Light. Jerry trying to smoke a Marlboro Light on the plane.
Yeah.
Nah. But it is a window to look out. But I like to keep I look at the plane take off, then I shut the window and I rest I don't need all that light in my eyes, but I hate riding with people. Just that first time flying, and they just want to stare out the window the whole motherfucking time. Like, man, shut that shit, man. And let's
You
get some
take a
rest.
long flight, like when you're in the military. Like when she went to Germany, she told me that was like 20 hours.
Yeah, I don't do 20-hour flights.
Hours and hours on that motherfucker.
And the way I do those flights, whenever I'm doing like a really long flight like that, I just stay up the whole night before. So by the time I get on that plane, I'm exhausted. I pack, I triple pack, I quadruple pack. So by the time I got on that plane the next morning, I haven't slept all night. So I literally sleep the whole plane. On ride, I wake up, I eat a little bit on the plane, go back to sleep, and just in case, I bring me some Benadryl with me, so I can sleep the rest of the way with some Benadryl.
Let's see.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do.
Well, listen, man, it's good having you back, brother. I was starting to worry about you there for a minute.
I appreciate you calling me, checking on me too, bro. That means a lot, bro.
Yeah, because it was just like you just seemed to up and disappear. I didn't know that you got suspended or whatever.
No. That was for something else, and that was another thing. But the biggest thing is I gave y'all an announcement. Like, I've been doing this shit. Like, I told niggas back like last fall what was going on, but maybe they thought I was capping and they ain't believe it. But I was like, yo, little by little, I'm gonna be taking some breaks. I'm gonna be changing dynamics of the show because I got to take care of the family and I got to take care of the family business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I was taking trips in October, November, December, but they was like short trips, like to the point people wouldn't even know I was going unless like I would fly out like on a Thursday night, go somewhere, or like I'll go somewhere Friday, do what I got to do, and I'll be back Friday night earlier. Saturday morning at the latest, and I'll be calling the fight with y'all on Saturday, or talking shit to y'all on my regular show Friday night. It was like real quick trips, but this last trip right here was a little bit different, and I had to stay a little bit longer. I had to handle other business, and I'm still handling business. So, like, I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be there for like 4 or 5 days.
Well, you got the best show, man. I tried to listen to some other shows when you was gone. And I try to listen to them sometimes, man. But a lot of them, you got one guy that wants to yell at everybody and think that he's right because he's yelling. You got another guy that keeps capping for Tank no matter what the fuck Tank does. I mean, it's the same old talking points. There's no intellectualism. They don't moderate the show right to where people can be able to be heard like you do. Which is a big part of what drew me to your show right from the beginning, because you let people talk and stuff and go back and forth, but when it gets out of control, you get control of it, and that's the best thing, man, because just listening to people yell over each other is tiresome. And even though you've gotten on me a couple of times, I also like the fact that when people have bad audio, you let them know. You don't just let them ride with it with the fucking TV on loud and shit in the background. And just the whole format. It's a good place to talk boxing. Where
Jared, what I missed with you while I was going, somebody said you had told a story about your ancestors or something. Like somebody said they looked up your uncle or your grandfather or something. They was like, he got his own Wikipedia page. Like, what impact have you made on the community since I've been gone?
Well, see, here's the thing. That's another reason why I like your show. When I get on a lot of these other shows, as soon as they find out I'm white, inevitably they try to draw me into some racial conflict, and that's what happens if we're talking about the same thing. That's what they did, and oftentimes, almost always, I'm the only white guy, right? And so it's really unfair in a sense, because there'll be 5, 6 black guys and maybe a couple black gals, and I'm the only white guy, and then they want to pull me in to some racial conflict shit, and I got views and opinions on things like that, and I'll study the history of my heritage and black heritage probably as much as anybody else, and so that's what happened there. I started telling them some historical facts, but they didn't like the historical facts, you see, and so you know, they started telling me this and that. And I told them, look, you know, my family has been here since the beginning of time. And since, you know, people started settling here. And it's true. And one of my forefathers, his name is Benjamin Franklin Tasker. He was I think the governor of Maryland, like the first governor of Maryland. Him and his brother. Yeah, they were involved in the settling of Maryland in the early politics, and this and that, and that's all it really was, you know. But like I say, if this happens on your show, and I present these things, I can expect a moderate response. But there, I got uneven response. You know what I mean?
What show was it? Who channel was it? So I can look at the episode. Because you know they're gonna attack me for it too. They're gonna blame me. They're gonna be like,
"I want to."
You got a slave master over here now, because you know that's what it is, right? That's all they hear.
Well, of course. And as they told me, the one guy was like, "Your people killed Indians and did this, and you're a colonizer and this and that." And I was like, "Well, listen, man, the whole world has been colonizing you."
Jerry, I don't mean no disrespect, but I think I got more bread than you right now. No disrespect, brother. Like you're not my slave master, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I don't think you out here trying to enslave and colonize Baltimore, and like you're not trying to colonize like I get it. That's like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I try to explain to them.
Hey, look, like I can't hold you. I don't know how to say it, but fuck it. Can I say it? Should I say it? Ask myself.
I mean, what?
All right, fuck it. I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna roll the dice, man. Fuck it. Like some of these motherfuckers that just as mad as you for what your ancestors did, some of them don't even hold their self accountable for what they doing now. You get what I'm saying? Like, what do you do now? Like, how are you helping? What are you changing? But also too, man, like, let's keep it a buck. Your great grandfather didn't try to start no revolution, neither, nigga. Like, he fell in line with the slave master. Like, I mean, some motherfuckers started revolution, some of them got in line. I mean, like, you can't call Jerry a colonizer, like, in this boxing talk, dog. Like, he just talking boxing, watching boxing. I can't get mad at that dude for who his ancestors were, nor can I get mad at my ancestors for what they did or didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, and all we can do is try to get better, learn from the mistakes of our ancestors, but also give reparations. We need reparations. Now, that's one thing you and I gonna always disagree about, and that's okay too. We can disagree about that, Jerry. But
well, I don't know that we're in.
But I want my reparations. I need to find out what plantation your family on, and
I believe in reparations. I just don't believe in cash payout reparations.
All right, well, fair enough, and that's a whole nother debate. And we can we can have that conversation when we get there. But you're not my enemy for what your great grandfather did.
Nah, man.
And I'm not in debt to you because of the position of my great grandfather. You get what I'm saying? The pendulum swings both ways. And that don't mean we gotta kill each other, we gotta fight each other, and that don't mean we gotta hate each other. We can respect each other, and we can damn sure disagree on boxing talk, whether your race is black or white, because it ain't even a lot of white guys fighting out there. Like,
not in the U.S.
Right, not in America, right? You're a man with no land in America.
White athletes in the U.S. don't participate in boxing. Now in Europe, they do.
Yeah, but you notice that too, Jerry, though? Like the white Americans, though, all of a sudden they go back to, I'm Irish, I'm Scottish. Like they go back to their roots when it's a white guy fighting from the European side in boxing. You notice that?
Yeah, but I can tell you why that is, because boxing is a poor man's sport. That's why when you see white fighters, well, hold on, let me finish.
Yes, sir.
When you see white fighters from the United States, like say Caleb Plant, from Trailer Park by his own admission, the white ghetto. What's his name? The middleweight that Kelly Pavlik. He came from a poor upbringing.
Ohio.
Most of these fighters are poor, and over in Europe, a lot of these guys, they come from what you would call European ghettos. They come from very impoverished neighborhoods right? And they don't have the sports that we have here. They don't have a spectrum of sports. So if you're a father of a white son who's an athlete, you're not going to steer him towards boxing here in the U.S. You're going to steer him towards baseball or football, possibly basketball. You're not going to try to steer him towards football or boxing, because in boxing, those other sports, you go to college, and if you do things right, if you don't make the pros, you can get a college education. In boxing, if you don't make it to the very top, which is a small percentage, all you get is the lumps on your head that you took en route. You see what I mean? So white athletes in the United States, they don't aspire to be boxers, but in Europe, they do. Right? Because they're coming from white ghettos over there. Andrew Galata, Warsaw. I mean, these places are hardcore places. And Golovkin, same thing. Any of those European guys, they can fight. Yeah, it ain't the white guys can't fight. That's a total misnomer. It's just here in the States, you only see, this is a small handful, really next to hardly none. The only one I can think of right now of any note is Plena, which seems ridiculous because there's 350 million people in this country, and a lot of them are white. But very few white boxers here.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, that's
fuck
what
y'all
happened.
crackers. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I had to say it to break the monotony. Man, let me give a quick shout out to my sister, Food Revolution, aka Foodie with the beauty. Y'all know I love me some Foodie, man. That's my homegirl right there, man. That's my homegirl right there. I love talking to Foodie, man. I ain't talked to Foodie in a minute too, man. Like, I've been trying to hit her up, tell her some of this wild shit that's been going on. Foodie, answer your IG. I'm about to call your ass right now when I end this show. She said Raising Canaan season finale. God damn. So she don't seen it already. I need to download that shit so I can watch it on the plane or at the airport. But Jerry, that's it for me, man. Final thoughts, because I need it. I think that shit crazy, man. I wish I can find the episode. I want to hear it. It sounds like you got set up for a hit job, but it's all good.
Well, it wasn't Coach Malachi who did it. It was some people in his chat,
Okay. Well, it is what it is. It is gonna be what it's gonna be. Don't let that shit make you or break you. You know what I'm saying? You are who you are for you got here. You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with you, dog. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is.
All right, brother. Well,
but I gotta watch the episode. Hold on. Well, I gotta watch the episode. You didn't start throwing up KKK emojis or nothing, did you?
No.
All right. We good. Man. We good.
Only thing is, I don't apologize for my ancestors being good at conquering.
Jerry, he said good at conquering. No, oh my God, Jerry, did you say that? Did you say that?
Yeah.
Oh man, Jerry.
Well, the world is all about conquering. Right now,
Jerry, but the world has changed since then. Ukraine. And like, do you consider? Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, let me ask you this. Oppression in the 60s, do you consider that conquering and maintaining conquering, or do you consider that oppression? What was happening to blacks in the 60s in America? Was that your ancestors? Hold up, was that your ancestors trying to maintain control of their conquerorship and their conquest, or is that that's oppression? That's fucked up.
Well, it was oppression. It was probably both, right? It was wrong. Both, either way you can slice it, it was wrong. I don't. I'm not speaking so much on that as I am this, Mark. If you look at the history of the world, it's always been about conquering. Whether it was African
Jared, you're losing me, man. I'm gonna save you on this one. Hey, Jared, just holler at me on the next episode. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
We'll do a whole episode about race, and I'll let you be the resident European.
All right.
Where are the Taskers from? You guys are German Tasker? Is that German? Polish? What is that?
Welsh. England.
Welsh in England. All right.
Yeah.
And your white ass ain't been over there yet. You ain't been on the plane yet. Man, you better go see your folks in the Welch, man. Don't let the grape juice. Hey, look, don't let the Welch's grape juice have all the fun. All right, man. I appreciate you, Jerry. I'll see you on the next one, bro. Mark. I'm gonna save you from yourself. Get up out of here, man. Run. Go, Jerry. All right, peace. All right, man. Shout out to my guy Jerry the Terraceska. Tony, Casual Tony. Okay, Casual Tony's going to. All right, man. Shit, man. Jamaine Martin Nash, another great episode of Breaking Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sport. Terrence Crawford said Teofimo Lopez got a gift, and he know it. That's why he was crying. Damn. All right. See what they're saying in the chiz there. I got to go, man. Somebody said, I knew Jerry was racist. See, Jerry, I was trying to save you. Yeah, it didn't sound good, Jerry. Optics. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, it didn't sound too good, Jerry, but I was trying to save him from himself, ladies and gentlemen. I was trying to save him. I mean, hey, look, you don't choose your audience chooses you. I put the link out there, I put the phone number out there, and people call in and they say what they say. But we're gonna do a deeper dive on that pause, Jerry, and about that. I don't apologize for my ancestors conquering. At some point, it's not conquering no more. And then at some point, that conquering turned to Jim Crow, and then from there, it turned to civil rights violations, niggas burning their crosses, spraying water hoses, and sicking German shepherds on people. I mean, we had a whole civil war because of those ancestors trying to maintain a hold of those conquests that were what we know now to be illegal, not morally right. But that's a conversation for a whole nother episode. And I'll put my good brother Jerry to the test. I put Jerry Tasker to the test on those debate issues. But that don't mean I got to disrespect him and call him out his name and call him a racist, or, you know, was his ancestors racist? If they own slaves? Yeah. But that don't mean I gotta hate him. But we can't have those conversations however you want to go. As long as we keep it respectful on both sides, I'm sure we both will come to common grounds or uncommon grounds, and we'll go to the next topic, and then we'll have the next conversation about boxing, and it'll be all good. With that said, man, thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to entertain y'all this evening. Hopefully you are thoroughly entertained, and if not, I do my best on the next one. I will be broadcasting live on the road all this weekend and talking to y'all about some of the business that I got. Not the business, but some of the things I got going on with the sport, and we're going to have a good conversation with that. And like I said, I got Nonito, a little quick interview I did with Nonito on the Patreon during the fight, but I got to edit it because we started getting a little wild. And shout out to Rachel. She was like, Mark, you got to cut that. I was like, yes, ma'am. Because I you know what I'm saying, the champ is my guy, and I gotta protect him at all costs. But sometimes the champ be just talking, man. He say how you really feel. No need to be like, man, fuck all these niggas, man. Shit, I beat them all. You know what I'm saying? But all right, that's it. All right, it's your man Martin Nash, Breaking Beats. I see y'all on this one. Foodie, answer your phone. I'm about to call your ass right now with your crazy ass. I miss you, girl. For real. Love you, Lisa, Rachel, Nonito, Dove, right side, Herbie, Philip H, the all-time great, Reggie O with the Killer Show, Unbiased Fanber and Reaper. Man, all of y'all, man. Ruby, Karma Serene, Next Generation, Coach Malachi Williams, Team Crawford, Mike Williams Jr. Team Mike Williams Jr., Brian Norman, Quinn Randall, everybody, man. Jaden Burney, Sir Senior, Lisa Bells, Lady Shan, BVO Boxing, man, everybody, Jay Finley. There's too many of y'all to name, but like I said, I got to get on a plane in about an hour and 30 minutes. So I'm out of here. I'll see y'all later on today. With that said, hey, look, man, sometimes we're going to agree, sometimes we're going to disagree, but one thing's for certain, two things for sure, homeboy. Never, ever, ever forget this.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
And I mean that shit. Drive my phone.
This is my passion.
Hey, it's Antonio Tarver, champion. You watching Mark Nash at Breaking Beats. I usually don't do drops, but I'm going to give you one, bro. I'm going to give you one. I love you,
Subscribe. I don't care how many subscribers he has. Support him. So he made all this possible. He made this possible.
Nah, Dr. Mark, God made this possible. And so the viewers like you. See y'all soon. Peace.